And Shibuski, hello. Hi. How's it going, everyone? Hello. I'm back. Why is my thing? I'm just staring at this thing awkwardly. What the world? Hold on. We have to fix, what device are you running to? Hold on. What device is it running to? There we go. Let's make sure NVIDIA Broadcast is still using the right audio source. Hold on. Excuse me. Yep, sure, cool. Alright. Hello, everyone. Heyo. I'm back. I didn't think I was going to be streaming tonight, but I guess we're here. My bit risk kind of fluctuating right now, so we'll have to see how this goes. I'm going to be in the live stream only VC because if anybody ends up wanting to join me on stream in the Discord, they're more than willing to. Whoever has access to that. Let me see here. I'm going to share this also if anyone does end up joining. Okay, so something cool happened yesterday while I was streaming at night. Reeve let me know. They were like, hey, Path of Radiance got added to the Nintendo NSO. So that's a pretty big deal for me, especially because Path of Radiance is like one of my all-time favorite games. Like easily one of the best Fire Emblems they've ever done. It's also quite underrated too. I've actually not played a lot of like the GameCube NSO, even though I've had it for I have this now. It has Chibi Robo, Wario Land, Luigi's Mansion, Super Mario Strikers, Breath of the Wind Waker, F-Zero GX. I've heard this game's freaking tough, and then Soul Calibur 2, which is just like, I mean, that's a okay start to be completely honest, it's okay. You know, that's okay. I should also let people know. Let's see. This I will be in the live stream VC on Twitch if anybody wants to join and say hi. All right. Yeah. So there we go. There's that. Yeah. I think Mako is going to be streaming something too on his end today. I don't know. So yeah, I don't think he'll join, that's for sure. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe Brian might pop in. Maybe Alarm might pop in. We'll see. I want to go ahead and play this. I played a little bit of this this afternoon, and because I just have like I have excuse me, I have a lot of time off. So, hey Brian.
Hello.
Hey, just so you know, I am live on Twitch, by the way.
I'm aware.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah, I'm playing Fire Emblem Path of Radiance on Gamecube, or sorry, not Gamecube, on Switch Online, which is crazy. Like, do you know how expensive this game is, Brian? Like for a physical copy?
$250.
Oh yeah, it's freaking crazy, dude. So much so that what is it? What's crazy is that like this game is super easy to run on Dolphin. Like any modern PC can run this game on Dolphin, no problem. But also, yeah, oh yeah, I forgot. The NSO has like these black borders, these like polka dot kind of borders. Also, they look freaking ugly. Hold on, I'm just gonna Shibuski. Dang, that's crazy. The magic of just making a simple overlay. I love how like on my end, Brian, like it looks like you're just right below Ike from this game on the overlay.
Oh really?
Yeah. You're on your phone, aren't you?
I am on my phone.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm about to eat dinner.
Oh, okay. What's for dinner?
Tacos.
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 Tacos. Huh. Yeah. I don't know if you ever saw my Path of Radiance video I did back in 24, but I'm still pretty proud of that one, you know? Like, that was like a 30+ minute video that I did. I've actually played...
check it out. It's when was it did you do?
I did this back in, I think it was March of 24, actually. So, like, almost 2 years ago. Wow.
Well, I'll have to give it a...
I'd say I think some, maybe a few jokes might be a little bit like dated, but like everything else I think is still pretty good. Like honestly, I did a lot of research before playing, and doing a video on Path of Radiance.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I think the Japanese version, yeah.
Now, I'm aware that there are how many Fire Emblems? At least
there's like 16, I think in total. 16, 17.
Oh,
hold on. That's right. You have
like
this has been
half of them have only been released. Have been Japan only releases, as far as
yeah.
I know.
Most of the early ones, like Fire Emblem 1 through 6, I think are mostly American or Japanese only releases. I think the Japanese version of NSO has Binding Blade, which is FE6. That's the one with Roy in it. And like most people know Roy from Smash Brothers, obviously. I think Marth's game, which is obviously the first Fire Emblem, I think that was actually remade for the DS for an English release. I have heard not good things about it. I've heard it's not very good and very difficult to track down.
So this is Path of Radiance.
This is the only GameCube Fire Emblem. This game is freaking expensive nowadays, but hey, maybe as a result, this will, you know, what's the word? Reduce the cost. No, it won't. It won't.
I'm pretty sure it will. I mean, it could actually.
It could, yeah, there's always potential.
If people have this easy of an access, if people have access to this game, which is much easier compared to like buying it online for $200.
Oh yeah.
It'll probably get people to spend $250 less on it.
Yeah. So, if for anyone tuning in, by the way, this is gonna be like mostly a chill stream. Like I don't even know how long I'll be streaming, honestly. It just depends on like how I feel. If I get tired, we'll see. But yeah, this is like I played a little bit of this this afternoon with my family, just kind of hanging out, had my leg propped up and everything, just relaxing, doing the best I can. What else? I played through this game twice for the video I did back in 24. I played it on the normal difficulty, and then I did a hard mode playthrough. Both of which I didn't lose a single party member. Crazy. I just kind of know. I just had a guide on hand. There's a really good guide that I found on the internet that's actually really, really in depth. That tells you all of the crazy, bizarre secrets. I think the most famous secret in this game is that there's a secret character that you can unlock halfway through the game, and it's a desert map for one, and you need to have what's called a lagoo, which is basically a cat person who can turn into a cat, basically. And you need to have them go to a random part of the map in the top right corner, and then you can recruit a character called Stefan, I think his name is. Here's the best part: he's only okay. he's only okay. That's the big thing. Yeah.
So he's not that good.
No, he's okay. I mean, he's fine, but he has some good weapons. But I wouldn't. You don't want to count him necessarily. He's not he's not a busted character or anything. If you're talking about busted characters, it's Titania. Titania is just the best, arguably the best character in the game, next to Ike. Remember Frederick from Awakening?
Who?
You remember Frederick? He was the dude on horseback who was busted in the early game, who was there to help you from dying all the time.
Yeah, I remember Frederick.
So that's an that's like an archetype in Fire Emblem, or a trope. I guess there's a better word to describe that. Basically, there are these dudes on horseback who are super busted in the early game because they come as what's known as pre-promotes, which means they're in their second tier class at the start of the game. They're basically there to keep you from getting soft locked or dying all the time, and to have a character as a backup, in case something goes wrong in the battle. Titania is that also. However, the issue with these pre-promote characters is that they're only good for the early game, and then they become very bad. They get outclassed very quickly halfway through the game. Frederick is a prime example of that for sure. Titania, on the other hand, does not have this problem. She stays good for the entire game. As long as you keep using her and, she gets decent levels and everything, which she probably will anyways, she will be good for the entire game. It is... At the end of the game, there is a ranking the game gives you of hey, here's the best units who were best overall. They do a top 5 scissor reel of hey, here's the best top 5 units from your army that you had during your playthrough. It is very common for Titania to be in the top 3, if not number 1. She's really, really good. How good? 5-star. I give it a 5-star in Yelp review. A 5-star review. I think this chapter might actually be a more difficult one, if I recall. This is where the difficulty starts to kind of ramp up a little bit.
Oh, you're midway through.
No, I'm a few chapters. I'm in chapter 5, I think, chapter 6. I passed most of the tutorial stuff. Now I'm not halfway. There's 30 chapters, I think, in this game. There's one chapter I recall. It's I think it's chapter 18, which is literally 3 chapters into one. And it takes an hour or maybe an hour and a half to beat. So much so that the game lets you save after each chapter and allows you to swap out different party members if you want to for different units and whatnot. Send reinforcements also of more of your allied units, etc. It's arguably the hardest part of the game, probably. Aside from the final boss, obviously. Have you ever heard of the Black Knight from this game, Brian? You ever heard of a character in this game called the Black Knight?
I've not.
Yeah, he's the, if you remember Three Houses, he's the Death Knight character, basically. He's the original Death Knight, pretty much. Which I think they only did twice, actually, in the series. He's way tougher than the Death Knight, that's for sure. Only Ike has a chance of killing him, if at all. So he's...
Off topic, but...
Yeah.
But, actually, continue.
No, you continue, it's fine. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. You go first.
Actually... actually, I forgot what I was going to say, actually. I forgot what I was going to say.
Okay. So, completely off topic. You know, So apparently, a Dino Crisis inspired lyrical successor came out this week, apparently.
Or is it the Dino Souls one, or I think it was something different?
No, it's a game called Code Violet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it like fixed cameras and survival horror like?
It's supposed to be third person. It's a third person over the shoulder.
Oh, okay.
Sort of Dino Crisis inspired survival horror game, and apparently it's horrible.
Oh no. Oh.
I've only just heard about it today.
You had one job. They had one job. Have you ever played Dino Crisis, like the first one?
No, not really. I would like to at some point.
I think I was actually playing that like in Halloween of 24 for like the first 2 hours of that stream, and then you popped in and we started playing Silent Hill 1.
Oh.
So I don't remember getting too far, honestly. Dino Crisis is freaking weird. Like, you think it's gonna be just Resident Evil but dinosaurs, but like it's very puzzle focused. It's very puzzle heavy focused from what I've seen. It also like goes into weird stuff like time travel and stuff. It goes off the rails real fast.
Time travel?
Apparently, yeah. They like there's the reason why the dinosaurs are there because they were pulled from the past. Apparently, it's so weird. I think so. You think it'd be like Jurassic Park? Oh, we just read them in a laboratory. Nope, they're from the past. What?
That's crazy.
That is crazy. I was gonna say also, like, we already have Dino Crisis. It's called Exoprimal. Oh wait. I think Exoprimal was actually meant to be a Dino Crisis game originally, but then I guess they added too many new things and, you know, made a brand new game out of it and made it into a hero shooter, and it was kind of it existed, I guess. I think it just got shut down just a year ago. It didn't sell too well because yeah.
So I'm looking at the official explanation. The dinosaurs came from the past to the present because of a temporal vortex.
That's hilarious. It's so Japanese.
Yeah, because of a temporal vortex created by Dr. Kirk's third energy experiment.
Dr. Kirk's third energy? What the heck?
Third energy experiment, which swapped a section of Ibis Island with the same location 65 million years ago, bringing dinosaurs into the modern era.
That is wild. Man, I thought Resident Evil was goofy. This is freaking hilarious.
So time travel, that is pretty goofy.
That is hilarious. Oh, it's a night chapter. Okay, so so I can't see where the enemies are. Okay.
That kind of like time travel. Okay. I mean, yeah. If you think about it, it is kind of scary, but it's not nearly as scary as of experiments going wrong and then getting in and all of that.
Let's see here.
But
what's about to go back
really
here?
though, it's still the case of a bunch of scientists being so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they never stopped to consider whether or not they should.
That's hilarious. Let me see here.
They're introducing a species of animals to an ecosystem that no longer fits them, and now they're running loose.
I'm just gonna pull up the guide on Path of Rain because this is when they start doing like Fog of War stuff, which I think is only on hardmode actually, where they do some Fog of War stuff. Fog of War means that like they're maps where like your visibility is obscured. Let's see. So I'm on chapter 5, I think. Yeah, chapter 5. Okay. So let me see.
I will be right back.
All right. So there's a unit over here on the right side, and most of the main force at the front lines here. Okay. So a torch has so a soldier has a torch. A torch has a soldier. Yes, that's exactly what I meant to say. So Titania needs to be in the front lines here. Same with Gatry. Shannon can back up the rear. I'm gonna move these two actually. I guess Ike is gonna protect the front. Let me save too. It's nice that Nintendo actually gave us what's it called? Save states for this one too, for the NSO version. That's nice. All right, so I'm gonna build a wall. I got lightheaded for a split second. What in the world? Oh, who has the javelin? I forgot the javelin. Okay. I forgot who. Oh, Ike has the javelin. Okay, I think so. Yes. All right, I'm gonna trade you and give this to you. I need to go ahead and have me use this vulnerary for speed. I didn't trade for some reason. What the frick? Frick, wrong button. I pressed the wrong gosh darn button. There's a skip cutscene button, I think, too. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's right. Plus button skips. Okay, let's try this again. I'm gonna trade. Let's see here. Let's give Gattree the javelin. Okay. So can Ike use the speed wing here or no? I can't not. Okay. Maybe I have to use it at a base. Let's see. Oscar can't use any of the stuff here. So he can't use swords yet, right? All right, Tatalia, you need to hand me over a lance. Okay. And then grab some welcome back. Grab some vulneraries. Okay. Let's give this sword to Ike also. So, can Oscar use anything else here? Oh, he just has lance. Okay. So Gattree's got 2 lances and a javelin. Boyd's got a bunch of axes and a sword. Okay, so we give. Can anyone else use? Can Gattree use one? I don't think so. No. No, just the lance. Okay. Ike's already full though. I don't think anyone else can use sword. Okay. Oh well, Boyd's just gonna stick with it, I guess. And good. Actually, no, I can give it to Riss. Actually, he's not gonna use it. He's gonna be stuck in the back lunges, you know, healing anyways. Yeah, so there is like a, I think it's called a white mage from like Final Fantasy, I think it is. Riss is not very good in the early game. He cannot fight at all. He is a healer, and that is literally all he can do. So I don't remember if like there are seals you can use like in other Fire Emblems to like promote units early, but if there's anyone I want to promote early, it's the freaking healers in this game. They cannot fight for dirt right now. Okay, I'm gonna equip an axe here. Okay, I have to build a wall.
Now I got a question. Can you romance characters in this game? Like in
no, not Awakening? This one. No, Awakening was the first one to start that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Same with child units also. Actually, no, I think one of the older Fire Emblems had child units. I think so. I think it was Fire Emblem 4. I don't know. I've never played one of those. I think it's called Genealogy of the Holy War. Okay. Let's put Ike over here to block the left side.
Fire Emblem Engage. What's that all about?
Fire Emblem Engage is a sort of like celebration of the series. It's very much a Fire Emblem story. You're the chosen one to save the world. Your mom's a dragon, and you gotta like save the world from other evil dragon. And you basically can summon previous Fire Emblem lords, like Ike, for example, to basically transform into like basically just Super Saiyan, pretty much. And everyone can use them. You basically just acquire different rings of different lords from previous games. While also like meeting other people. The story is very like cheesy, very campy. It takes itself a little seriously, but it's nothing nearly as intense as like Path of the Radiance or Awakening. What's up, Squirrel? So it's
like
fine.
It's pretty much yours. It's pretty much like it's pretty much a multiverse story.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah.
Or time.
The story is like it's fine. The story's fine. It's not super compelling or interesting to me personally. Like it's pretty goofy, pretty campy.
Or like what was it? The Red Ranger episode where all the Red
Rangers like it's kind of like it feels like an episode of Power Rangers. Yeah, it's very cheesy. Yeah. And the twists are like pretty obvious of where it's gonna go and whatnot. Nothing super crazy, you know.
Well, can you romance characters in that game or no?
Yeah, you can romance anyone in Engage, even the old man, which is disgusting. What the frick? It even has like the pre-promote character who's awful. I forget his name. He's like an old dude. He's like 60, whatever. He looks like he's 40 years old, or I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, you can romance anyone in Engage. Everyone loves Ivy though because she's hot. That's enough. That's about it.
Yeah.
I like Lapis. There's a kingdom you come across which is all like jewel rock themed. You meet people like Lapis and Citrine. Indy from our friend group, Indigo in my server, sorry. Indy loves Citrine. He freaking loves her. So like every time like I find fan art on Twitter, someone's just like paging Indy. Jew found more Indy art or Reva art, Citrine art, yeah. I believe she's actually going to be at the convention I'm going to be going to at the end of the month. Big Charlotte Anime, voiced by Brittany Karbowski, I believe, who I believe she voiced Pride in FMA Brotherhood. I think so. Yeah, no damage. I can't remember if I have to like just defend the battle for a couple turns or just or beat the boss. Might as well just look it up while I'm here. Defend the light square for six turns. Okay, 6 turns. Okay, cool.
So what about Echoes? Is there romance in that one?
There's no romance options. There's a canonical romance for sure.
Okay.
Fire Emblem Echoes is a rough game.
I heard Echoes is like sort of like a remake.
It's a remake of the second Fire Emblem, yes, which is called Fire Emblem Gaiden, I believe. The best version of that game, but it's very archaic and outdated with this level design. Yeah, there's a lot of like sand maps so basically the game is broken into 2 routes, Alm and Celica. Celica has a lot of desert maps, and Celica is super slow and can barely walk at all. So she ends up like getting left behind so easily on those maps. Yeah. Okay, we're building a wall here. This wall's fine. Yeah.
And Birthright and Conquest were really weird.
Yeah, they basically tried to pull a Pokemon where they like split them into 2 or 3 like stories or games. And here's the best part: there's already a canonical like canon version of the story, that being Revelations, where they fix everything and we're like, hey, we're all friends now. Let's go beat the evil bad guy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, Fates.
Yeah. Wait, was it Birthright and Conquest? Was that the name of them?
Yeah, Fire Emblem Fates, and it was branched off into Birthright, Conquest, and then Revelation was the DLC only route, which basically means there's no it's digital only. So the only way to play Revelations on original hardware is to have a special edition cartridge, which goes for over I think hundreds of maybe $1,000. It is ridiculous, man. Yeah.
I never got to play Conquest or
you're not missing much, honestly. The story's pretty bad all over. Hey, Crit, let's go. Look at Crit. The story's pretty bad in those ones. They're not very good. There's some, I don't know. I think the most like the most choices you get to make in that one is whether or not you want to kill a unit in Conquest. Either you want to kill this unit or to make him into boots for your army to make him go faster, or just recruit a character. That's kind of it. Yay! What great character choices we have here. Also, Fates has a lot of incest. Good lord. You can romance.
And that's what I was trying to.
Yeah, so many of your siblings. It's so gross.
The romance options are so weird.
Yeah.
Like, apparently, who was like. There's a main character in the story that if you do romance her, like, actually no, that turns out to be your cousin, and if
Azura's your cousin.
It would be so freaking weird.
It's so disgusting. Like, oh my gosh, like she's made out to be like the secondary protagonist and one of the main love interests, but like, she's your cousin. Ew.
I'm not sure.
What the frick, man?
And then you have all these, characters, like Camilla, who's your adopted sister.
Yep.
Sister.
Yep.
And it's like you see the romance.
That still doesn't. Oh, but they're not blood related. That doesn't make it better. That actually makes it worse, kind of.
Like, oh my god, it's
that makes it worse because you're defending it.
It's all so fucking freaking.
It's so messed up, dude. It's crazy. Like, it is so difficult to find a romance option that isn't related to you at all. Like, what in the world, man? At least the art style looks nice because they brought back the main artist from Awakening. Yusuke Kozaki is his name. I believe he also did some character designs for No More Heroes. Yeah, Echoes is carried so hard by its art style. It really is. Echoes has a great art style. It's a shame they never brought back the artist for it.
Yeah.
Like, I was talking to my sister about this actually. If you go back and look at the original art for Fire Emblem Gaiden versus Fire Emblem Echoes, Echoes what is it? Gaiden looks freaking butt ugly. Like, there are some designs where you're just like, ew, this was approved by somebody. Yeah. There's also some new characters too. Like, there's like a weird love triangle with Alm, where like Alm is the main character, but he loves Celica. Oh, but Celica is Celica. Well, they're not blood related, but they grew up together and whatnot. Alm loves Celica. Oh, but his childhood friend Faye, who's a farm girl, also loves Alm. Oh, but like Claire, this Pegasus Knight girl, she also loves Alm. Okay. I wonder who Alm's gonna end up with in the end now. I wonder.
Oh my god.
I think it's Brian. I think Brian is with Alm. Alm and Brian. Oh no. What have I created? It just cuts like a Photoshop of like Brian's head over Celica. Oh no. I'm not gonna make this too short.
Good grief.
Let's go, lucky crit. Yeah, so some of the differences on hard mode is that, number one, boss characters do move on hard mode. They don't usually move on the normal difficulty. In fact, I think the English version is actually easier than the Japanese version. I believe there's actually a harder difficulty in the Japanese called Maniac mode. Oh, Javelin, frick. It's fine. Also, mages and mercenaries aren't super good in this game. Like, what is it? Mages just don't do a lot of damage overall, and they're outclassed easily by all the horseback people because obviously they can come from the ground, and they do a lot more damage, and they have such better weapon versatility. I think if I recall, the final chapter gives you like the option of choosing three powerful units to beat the final boss with if you can't do it by yourself. That being said, Ike can destroy this game if you like level him up properly. So something about the older Fire Emblems, and this one also has that. The main character cannot promote until a certain chapter in the game, which I believe in this one is after chapter 18. Which is where that 3-part chapter is I mentioned earlier. I remember when I recorded footage for this for the video. So Ike has a sister called Miss, and she joins like in a couple of chapters later. I think chapter 9 is when she joins. She can't fight. She can only heal. So I believe she promotes to have a horseback basically, and she can use swords. So I remember like you can forge weapons and make them whatever you want. I renamed her sword It's Mist in Time. And I got a lucky crit and put it in the video. I was so proud. It's a Mist in Time. Ugh. Freaking dumb joke. Let's see. I don't know if you saw the recent short I did before I streamed Brian, but like I almost forget I did this in FOC Night Crew. I'm just doing a Stark one, just like I was the Beta Alpha Sigma male, and Jimmy just responds, "That's not how any of that works." Ugh, I freaking love my Starscream voice. The Beta Alpha Sigma male, very different.
Beta Alpha, you're all three at the same time.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I freaking love that video. Yeah, wait till you hear Klarnak as Grimlock, dude. He was so good. Oh my gosh. I gotta show you that video at some point when I get time. Let's see. Let's keep blocking this here, yeah. I'm blocking over here in Boston. Let's see here. So Ike also gets a unique weapon in, I think, the 3rd chapter called the Regal Sword, which is not like, it's a good weapon because it can just it's good against like horseback and armored units. Lucky crit, nice. But it's not like his signature default, like his big super boss weapon that's invincible. That's not until the very end of the game actually, called Ragnarok. And the Regal Sword is very good for Ike, and you want to keep as much as possible because it can break actually. So you gotta make sure like you keep it alive. Yeah. Which there are like repair powders basically like in Dark Souls that you can find to like keep it alive longer, which is very good. Let's see.
What game you should try? What Zelda game you should try? You should try Wind Waker.
Yeah, I should. I got it on here too. I was thinking about that, bro. We should do like a Zelda playthrough, like one of the Zelda games, on stream. I'd be cool with that.
Well, on Nintendo Online, you have Ocarina of Time. You have Majora's Mask.
Yeah, we got Wind Waker 2 also.
The Wind Waker.
I think that's actually it. Yeah. No, Twilight Princess isn't on NSO yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't. No Twilight Princess, unfortunately.
I think that's a question of when, not if. Honestly, it'll be here at some point. Boyd, you had a 90%. Whatever. Oh, his name's Boyd, by the way. Boyd.
I feel like we can definitely do a good Majora's Mask playthrough, but I might have to like act as like the guide.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because I know there's like a time limit with like. I mean, to be fair, there's a time limit where the giant freaking moon is staring at me, about to fall into the sky and kill me. Can I actually? Let's see. So yeah, kill this guy. Excuse me. If I was to like ever make a top 5 GameCube games list, this would be number 2 for sure. This is like my second favorite game. Resident Evil, and of course. I actually, yeah, because the GameCube was back in the era where we had 2 game discs. Like, if I recall, the GameCube version of Resident Evil 1 is literally just everything's on disc 1 except for the laboratory at the end. So like as soon as you like go down to the laboratory, it's just like insert disc 2. Yeah, like Metro Prime 2 should also come in there at some point. Metro Prime 2 should be on NSO as well. Yeah. I'd be surprised if they ever do that, actually. I don't know. Bro, my internet is bad. What in the world? What is going on here? Okay. I think I'm still good. I think it's getting back up. Yeah, that was weird. Let's see here. Okay. Mako's doing a Dark Souls 3 blind run. Oh, okay. Wait a second. Is Mako actually wearing a blindfold while playing DS3? No freaking way. No way is he playing a blindfolded. I think he might be. I'll have to look. Excuse me. But yeah, this is a pretty big deal. Like, the fact that this game is playable on official hardware in the year of our Lord 2026 is a big deal, because this is one of the most expensive GameCube games out there. Like, the only way to play this without having to fork over like $200-300 is to, like, you know, seek through alternative ways. Yeah. I think let's see. I'm gonna move Storm back here, and then I'm gonna have Riss heal up. Actually, wait. No, I'll use Vulnerary on the. I'll use Vulnerary. I don't want to risk there being units further up ahead. Okay. Okay, nothing yet. I'm pretty sure there's some more gates here. I barely played this game myself, though. I used to watch my younger sisters play this when we were younger. Really? Yeah, I feel like a lot of people did have, like, Path of Radiant Swirl, like, at some point. And now it's, like, over the years, it just became super, like, rare to find. Along with Radiant Dawn. Yeah, Radiant Dawn, Brian, is the sequel to Path of Radiance. It's, I've heard it's
not good.
Weird and not very good in some parts. Story's kind of all over the place. Like, in Path of Radiance, or sorry, in Radiant Dawn, you swap between different army characters. Like, you'll go from, like, one unit's army to another army, like, in certain chapters. It's freaking weird. And I hear the story kind of just falls apart in the end, where it's like, oh, I just beat the bad guy. That's it. Oh, okay. Neat. This will kill. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. Whenever I should rewatch, like, my What Is on Path of Radiance. I think that might be one of my favorite games I've covered in a What Is series. You know, I'm just really proud of that one. I played a lot of time in it. I just, you know, and it did pretty well. That's an okay level up. I didn't know this until I saw it on Twitch also, but I don't know if you remember Games So Quick, Brian, but they're streaming right now for, like, charity and whatnot. They I saw them for a little bit speedrunning Dark Souls 1, and, like, the dude that was speedrunning it was fully decked in medieval knight armor. It was so funny. He could barely see because of the helmet. It was hilarious. Like, he's trying to do all these, like, sequence breaking glitches and everything to like, you know, speed run the game faster, and he can barely see it all with the helmet. It's funny.
Got you.
Yeah. Ike's fine, yeah. I think Maniac mode might actually be tougher than hard mode. I would assume so, yeah. So, the craziest Easter egg in this game is that once you beat the game, you can unlock, like, I guess, like a not a multiplayer mode, like a free-for-all kind of, like, defense area where you just play on different maps and fight with your army that you've beaten the game with. And what it's most famous for is that if you beat the game, like, what, 3, 5, maybe 10 times, you unlock boss characters that you can use in those maps, like the final boss, Ashenard. And I'm like, brother, I gotta beat this game how many times to unlock a final boss character as a regular unit for this random not multiplayer thing? No thanks. It's so freaking weird. Yeah, there's a boss right there. Titania's got this. She'll clean house, yeah. I was rewatching some more episodes of The Bad Batch too. I rewatched the 3rd episode where you know, Crosshair, like, you know, has a control of a squad for the first time.
Of season 2, right?
No, season 1.
Season 1.
Yeah, seeing Crosshair, like, doing all those like awful things is just like, jeez Louise.
I'll have to catch up so we can watch more together.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you want to watch more of it tonight, let me know. I'm down for that. I just finished rewatching myself, but I don't mind watching it again.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm the kind of person where I can rewatch The Bad Batch as many times as I want. Or as many times as I want and be fine, yeah.
I feel like I've tried to do that with Clone Wars, but Clone Wars is so long.
Yeah, it's also an anthology series, so like there's different things going on at different times too, and like
Yeah.
I think we actually talked about this before, Brian, where like the chronology of Clone Wars is all over the place. Like
Yeah, it's if you start from season 1 and watch them all in release order, you end up like you get this like I don't know how to describe it. You get this. It's like
you get a weird perspective from just watching it episode by episode in episode order.
It's kind of confusing because you find a character that's alive in one scenario, and then they're dead. They're dead in one scenario, and then you see, oh, they're alive in this episode. Like, what?
Wait, what? Huh? Come again?
Hold on.
What in the skibbity toilet is going on here?
Luke Skywalker's dead.
Wait, Luke Skywalker's dead? Aw, man.
Get back in the ground, you're dead.
Get back in the ground, you're dead. As Titania just beats this archer to death. I haven't felt back a little bit, actually, just in case. So this guy here...
That's what my siblings and I would say whenever we're playing pretend doing shit. It's like, oh, I killed you, don't you? Hey, get back on the ground, you're dead.
Get back on the ground, soldier, you're dead. Yeah, you know what's also crazy? So the best episode of season 1's probably where we meet the Domino Squad. So it might be implied that like that sequence of events where Echo and Fives get recruited into the 501st Legion, and then they immediately go back to Camino and become ARC troopers. And I'm like, I don't know if that's actually how that works. Actually, that's a short time to be in the 501st Legion and immediately get promoted into ARC troopers. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know if we actually see them much else other than those two episodes in particular. I don't think they're like in many of the episodes in between seasons 1 through 3. Like they're definitely not there.
Chronological wise, it's
yeah.
Like when it comes to like chronology, it's like it starts out with what was it? It's called Cadets, right?
I think it's called Rookies. Is where the Domino Squad was introduced. Oh wait, no, that's the season 1 episode. Sorry, you're thinking of the one episode for season 3 where like where the Domino Squad first starts training. You know?
Right. It's like a flashback. It's presented as a flashback episode.
Yeah, where we also are introduced to 99 as well. I don't think like the Bad Batch intended their clone force to be named 99 in homage to Clone 99, but it's a nice. I think even Rex even comments on that a little bit. He's like, nice touch. I doubt that was intentional, but it's definitely there, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely meant as like a sort of homage to CC.
Yeah, CC99.
One of my favorite arcs in that show was the Umbara arc.
Oh yeah, that's one of the best ones in the story, no question.
I also really love and I feel like most of that episode is seeing all the troopers having to question like.
Dang, Titania got lucky crit. Wow. Titania got a lucky crit and killed the boss. That is insane. Oh, I think Face Me Breathe Loud. Oh, I guess that's their excuse to not kill this character. Oh, okay. Oh, I think he comes back in a later chapter. I can't remember. That's really lucky. Wow. That's also really good. They got the Ashira icon. I always call the Ashira Lycon. I'm sorry. Sorry. What were you saying?
I was talking about the Umbara arc and how it's pretty much most of the time it's just a bunch of clones pretty much questioning their leadership and everything. And
Yeah.
it's one of the first times they sort of question one of the few times they question like their their role in the war. It's like
Yeah.
what they're doing and everything, and it also just further like
it also further like develops Five's character in the 501st.
Right.
It's the first time where he like starts to show a bit more individuality.
right.
He gives a great speech in the last episode of that story arc, where he like tells the clones that we're men, we should be trusted to be given or to carry out orders, or we should be trusted to carry out orders, especially when the orders we given are wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Who was the clone that tried to stay loyal to
I think his name was Dogma.
well,
Yeah, because Tup goes Dogma,
you're right,
don't do it.
It was Dogma, which is fitting for a character to be named because he's very dogmatic. He wants to believe and grow, no question, despite everything. And then he finally opens his eyes after being pretty much forced to kill fellow clone troopers when it was like, all those people down there, all those soldiers, well, they're actually the Embarons in disguise. And it turned out that wasn't true. They were actually fellow clones, and they were killing each other.
Yep.
Until they took their helmets off.
Yep. It's only because of Rex they're able to see like that they were their own brothers.
Right.
I think so. If I recall, I think that was the clone army that they were fighting briefly was Obi-Wan Kenobi's clone troopers, and their platoon leader was named Waxer, who, if I recall, was a Focus clone in the first season where they liberated Ryloth, and I believe Waxer was one of the. That's a good level. Holy moly! Waxer was one of the clones who came across one of the Ryloth little girl they came across. Yeah, and to see him like perish there is a real darn shame. And like it's great because there's also like because everyone who Lucky Crit, let's go Boyd, my boy. It's also great because it's kind of foreshadowing to Revenge of the Sith, where like the clones do a very similar thing where they basically just they turn against the Jedi, but this time, unlike Revenge of the Sith, this one was intentional, where like they did this of their own free will. But granted, this was before we knew that like the Disney canon established that that like the clones had inhibitor chips to make them follow orders, which depending upon who you ask, a lot of Star Wars fans don't like that. That like the inhibitor chips made them do this. I personally like it and think it makes a lot more sense having watched the Clone Wars, given how like the Jedi treated the clones probably the best out of anyone in the Republic.
What characters? I'm sorry.
A lot of Star Wars fans I hear online don't like the fact that the inhibitor chips made the clones obey Order 66, which is debatable whether or not you like it or not.
I think I understand why, but like that's kind of the only thing that truly makes sense. Like,
yeah, it does. Yeah.
Like, do we really expect to believe that every single clone trooper was in on the whole Palpatine thing?
Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah,
and there's no way. Question?
Yeah, everybody did it. Oh, there were only 2 soldiers left. Really? Wow, that was really good. Oh my gosh. That's like the first probably real tough challenge, really tough map in the early game. Oh, well, you know what's the game I also need to play with you on stream also? We should get Lars on this too. We should do Republic Commando also. I've owned it on PC for years, never actually played through the game, because the PC port kind of felt weird to control with keyboard and mouse. Was there a console release? Like a recent remaster?
PlayStation 4 release.
Okay, I'll probably play that then, honestly. because like the sensitivity just felt really bad to me on PC.
Your best bet is to play the PlayStation 4 version because
yeah,
the PC port of the PC port of Republic Commando is possessed by the devil.
Yeah, isn't it like an old PC port from like 2010 or whatever?
It's super old, and I tried installing a fix. It only really supports one, like at least somewhat. Like I think 1080p is like the best I can do without it glitching out and just going all haywire.
Yeah, because some games.
If I try anything else, it looks like it's like a fucking demon. Like is possessing it.
Well, that's actually a common thing with a lot of older PC games, is that a lot of them weren't really built to be played at high resolutions.
Right.
Brother, Mako's playing Dark Souls 1 for the first time. Wow. I'm gonna resub on here. Hold on. I'm gonna put a message in. Brian and I wish you good luck. P.S. I'm not watching you while I'm live.
I have to rage too much.
Yeah. That's freaking funny. Oh, he's trying to pick what starting class he wants to go for, really.
I would say go with Pyromancer or go with the Knight. The 10. If you want to go...
Freaking Mako. He doesn't even... I mean, hey, chat can't hear me. Stream can't hear Mako, but I can hear him. I'll let
Did Mako ask what starting class?
Yeah. What?
Yeah, tell him either Pyromancer or Knight, because...
he's letting his oh my gosh, Mako's having a straw poll on whether his character should be bald or not. Gee, I wonder everyone can pick yes. This is the fault of this is why democracy no. Alright, have fun, Mako. Have fun playing Dark Souls. We're gonna keep playing Path of Radiance. Okay, so this is Alencia. She's like the princess character of the game. Basically, the story of Path of Radiance is that Ike and the Grail mercenaries come across Alencia, and they get caught in the middle of a war between the two nations of Crimea and Dayan. And Alencia's that's the fire, by the way. So Alencia's kingdom of Crimea lost so hard that she is the last of her bloodline, and it was forced to flee her kingdom. And basically hires the Grail mercenaries to fight back for her, and eventually they grow into a small militia, and eventually into an actual army, and start taking back Crimea from Dayan. And you would think Alencia and Ike would be like a couple, I think, but no, they're kind of... Ike doesn't really end up with anybody at the end of this game. It's kind of ambiguous, honestly. Like I believe in Radiant Dawn it's confirmed that like Ike didn't end up with Alencia, which is interesting because like they do seem to have like quite a bit of I guess chemistry is a good word. There's not like a lot of like dialogue between them that like it heavily implies that they're interested romantically. It's more like they're just like friends, like really good friends, or like know partner, just really best friends and whatnot. I guess I don't know. Oh. This freaking the villain theme here is so goofy. It's so funny how bad it is. Cause like it's just you just hear like the trombone war. Do you remember that meme from Family Guy of like I think his name's Stewie, like playing the trombone while this guy's walking around? That's this theme. I believe Petrine here is one of the characters you can recruit, or not recruit. One of the DLC map characters you can play. Not DLC map. I don't know. She's a boss character later on, I believe, in like one of the later near the end of the game. I don't want to die. Oh, okay. I remember Anna. Yeah. I am not going to read all this dialogue, everyone, because I am just... I'm tired. I just want to play the game, you know? Listen to that trombone. War, war, war. It's so funny. Yeah, you know, I think whenever we do a Zelda game for the first time, I think I'll do a straw poll on which one they want me to play first. Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, or Skyward Sword. I have a feeling that Wind Waker would win, though. I don't know.
You'd really actually like Wind Waker. But
yeah, I
would recommend giving Ocarina of Time.
Oh yeah, that's a good. That's right. Yeah, let's put Ocarina of Time on that list instead of Skyward Sword.
Yeah, that's a good starting Zelda for you. There's also a Link to the Past, which is more of just a 2D version of Zelda. It's like top down.
Yeah, it's top down 2D. I've heard about that one. I think I would do 3D Zelda first. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what else would be really fun? I do, at some point this year, I do want to stream Mario 64 for the first time via the Switch version. And that's gonna be interesting because like there's not many people out there who've never played Mario 64. They're kind of rare. Yeah, so there's Crimea up in the northwest there. Staying over there. I believe parts of the the southern areas are where the Lagoos reside. The people who turn as like animals, basically, in this one. Which I don't think they actually live for like hundreds of years, like in other games. I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, there's Alencia. I really like Alencia as a character. She is one of my favorite characters in the Fire Emblem series. She is an okay unit, but I think she has a pretty cool story. How like she goes from like nobility and like kind of frail and not really able to fight, and she eventually just grows on her own to be a strong, confident leader and who fights on the battlefield. Do not have her go fight the final boss of this game, though. She can do no damage to that final boss. But it's freaking funny if you try to.
Crazy thing about Zelda the Wind Waker is how similar it is to One Piece in certain ways.
Oh yeah, the boat in the big ocean world.
Ocean world, pirates.
Oh yeah,
all
pirates. I feel like if I do Wind Waker, I might want to do the Wii U version, honestly, because it looks better and has some. I think it has some quality of light changes too. A couple.
Oh yes, go with Wind Waker. Wind Waker is like
I still can't believe Nintendo refuses to remaster and do a Switch version of those. That's crazy to me.
It's really crazy why they're not doing it. It's like people have been asking for it. It's a no-brainer.
It really is, yeah.
To put on Switch, and and the Switch is perfect.
Yeah, it is.
It's like pretty much every Zelda game is perfect for the Switch. And
yeah.
You would have.
Excuse me.
I'd also really love it if they would do an actual like. Right now, like Zelda is approaching its 40th anniversary.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like this year is its 40th anniversary. I remember getting into Zelda on its 25th, and I'm like, Zelda is 40 years old. It's almost as old as Star Wars.
Dang.
And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I think what you're saying, Brian, is that you want Legend of Zelda to be in Star Wars.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. You're like, yeah, sure, that's great, Jude.
It's just crazy to me how old that franchise is. I've only been around for like a 3/4 of it.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm gonna be turning 30 this year. Good lord.
I'm turning 29 this year.
Dang. There's other, aside from Dark Souls 3, there's also a bunch of other games I think that are gonna be turning 10 this year also. I think Street Fighter 5 might be one of them, which Street Fighter 5 was I heard was a rough game at the start. That like took a long time to really get good. I think it wasn't until the very end of the game cycle when it actually became really popular, really good, where they kind of figured everything out.
You don't know what else is turning 10 this year?
I don't know.
Overwatch?
Yeah, let's go play Overwatch, Brian. Oh, wait.
No Overwatch. Gonna be 10 years old.
That's hilarious. Yeah. Dude, you want to know what's even crazier? That game won Game of the Year from Game Awards.
It did win Game of the Year.
Yeah, and you can't play it. It's the only one.
You can't fucking play it.
That's insane. I think they did an Overwatch Classic for like a couple of months, or a week, and it just disappeared forever.
That's crazy.
It's so freaking stupid. Oh my gosh, Blizzard. Man, this whole deal with Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard kind of gets worse and worse the older we get. It's almost like corporate buyouts are actually, bad for the industry. Every single freaking time. Oh, I think this is the chapter where we have to like run around like a river, I think, and if we hit the end, we can spot it for a little bit, which isn't that big of a deal, but still. Like, combat in this map is basically unavoidable. It's just that it depends on when we want to actually start fighting is the real thing. So, yeah, it's this one. Okay, cool. What's over here? Oh, you know what's another game we need to do at some point? We need to do like a community night where we get like, I don't know, people like Mako, Chase, Indy, and everyone together. We should do like another Sonic Racing night with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I think Pac-Man just got added as DLC, if I recall. I think so, from what Indy told me.
Wind Waker came out in 2002.
Really?
Yeah.
There was something else. Oh yeah, I was about to say something else came out in 2003. Oh, that's Comrade Ryuki, yeah. I've been watching Ryuki because it's on YouTube now, officially from Tokusatsu.
I really hope that Nintendo does something for this this game's 50th anniversary, this Zelda's 40th anniversary, because I think I remember like
Yeah, so if anyone's asking me like what is the game good on NSO? This is probably the best way to play the game nowadays officially. It runs great. It's not. I don't think it's cloud. It's not a cloud version either. I don't think either, which is good. Looks great. Runs great. No problems at all from what I've seen. Yeah, the perfectly great version you can play for yourself of Path of Radiance in 26. And this game, the other way to play this on other hardware was, aside from GameCube, was on the Nintendo Wii. Never got like a digital release or anything. This is the first time this has been playable since the actual first release back in 2005. Which, yeah, 2005 was a pretty crazy year for game releases. Oh my gosh, there were some insane games that came out that year. It all turned 20 years old last year. The list basically goes on forever. Devil May Cry 3, Shadow of the Colossus, this one. I think RE4 also came out in 2005. I think so. I believe it did. Yeah. Was that Bren?
Yeah, 2005 was Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 4.
Resident Evil 5 was 2005. Dang, that's a pretty good looking GameCube game, Resident Evil 5. You know what I mean, brother?
Yeah.
That's insane. All right, so I believe the enemies won't actually spot us. Yeah. This is an escape map. In other words, you need to go to the yellow square with Ike to finish the chapter, so you can also do the same EXP for your other characters. You will not automatically finish the chapter. You can stick through the bushes if you keep your characters inside the area. Anyone knows you should attack or move. Okay. It takes time to walk through the bushes. There isn't that many enemies. On the left side, you'll find less enemies. But for both sides, I end up going out of this. They have Void together with the time they cover Oscar. Okay. All right, so we're probably gonna do a little bit of sneaking here for a bit, and then I'm gonna stick him over to the left. Actually, you know, it'd be funny if Capcom decided to let Nintendo put RE4 GameCube version on NSO. That'd be weird. It'd be funny though.
That would be very, very strange, but
yeah.
But I'd be very interested in, like, it'd be interesting. I wonder if it'll upscale the game to like 60 frames or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think one game that definitely would be great to have on NSO would be Mega Man X Command Mission, because Command Mission never got a remaster, which is interesting because Capcom has done a great job of remastering all the old Mega Man games, but Command Mission did not get a port, which is so weird. They didn't do it for the X Collection. It was odd. So that would definitely be nice if that could be playable on official hardware in 26. Which which Command Mission isn't like the best RPG. It's basically just a Breath of Fire game with Mega Man. It's good, but like it kind of loses steam, like in a couple of chapters. It's not very long. It's like 10-20 hours maybe, which is short for an RPG. I know, but like the game kind of just loses steam, and the combat kind of, the gameplay becomes kind of stale over time, and the story kind of just isn't all that interesting, really. And the cutscenes are really stilted, and the models are pretty ugly.
Right.
Yeah. Also, the twist character. Okay, if you don't want to know the twist with the villain, don't look up one character's name backwards. If you look at a character's name backwards, it spoils everything, and I'm like, that is not subtle at all.
All
right, so if I just stay over here, they won't attack me just yet, which I'm still pretty confident I can do just fine. Okay, so he's a knight dude. Oh, here's our first soldier, or halberdier, yeah. He's got a short sphere, okay. There's a mage over here, really. Have the tawny move over here too. So as long as we stay in the bush, we'll be able to climb. The enemy's turns don't start until I actually start attacking somebody, so I can just take my time to move my other allies over here first. But I think the left side is actually the best route to take your army in. So I'm gonna just take a couple turns to just move them over here first. Okay. Let's of course have Riz in the back here. All right, all right, time to spoil the surprise. Okay, that won't kill, but this will kill. Okay. Ike is actually getting a lot of good levels so far in this game. Like that, lucky crit! Wow. I would have chocolate that. That wasn't level up, but still, it was freaking funny. Bro just came in smooth. It was like zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. I'm zooming in my room. And before I started streaming also, I recorded some footage of Dark Souls 3. Wow, lucky crit. Dang. Katana's just like, you saw nothing, go to sleep. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I forgot about that one. We've spotted the mercenaries. You there, inform General Pet. What kind of a name is Petrine? 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 I don't know. What's up, Jibby? What's up, Jibby? How's it going, buddy? You doing okay? I've been playing RE1 Remake. Really? Oh yeah, I remember you told me that. What do you think, Jibby? Also, who'd you pick as your first character to play, Chris or Jill? I feel like Danny DeVito in that one. You feel like Danny DeVito in that one meme. Which meme? You're gonna be more specific, Jibby.
Which one? There's so many.
Yeah, there's a lot of Danny DeVito memes. Oh my, he's like, oh my gosh, I get it. Oh, I think Jimmy loves RE1 remake, Brian.
I get it.
Yeah,
That's great.
I should commission Seraphim to like draw Jibby like as for the Danny DeVito meme, and he's like either Chris or Jill of just like, I get it. I would do that. Remake 1, RE1 remake is good. Yeah. What I've been telling him, man. Brian, Jimmy misspelled your name as Brian. Hello, Brian.
Brian.
You pick Jill. Very good starting choice. Chris is meant for like hard mode for like experienced players. Yeah, Jill is like the best starting character because she has the lockpick at the start, and she has Barry Burton also in her corner to like help her out of situations. She also just is the better character because she has more weaponry than Chris does, because Chris does not get the grenade launcher, so Chris basically relies on the handgun and the shotgun pretty much. Yeah, what's also cool, that being said, what's cool about Chris is that Chris can get headshots if like, so like if Chris has a defense, I don't call it the defensive grenade, and if he gets command grabbed by a zombie, he can stuff the grenade down their throats. It's basically a headshot kill. It's really, really good. That's one cool thing about Chris. He's also tankier than Jill as well. Chris can take one heck of a beating for sure. What are you playing, Jimmy? What are you playing RE1 on? Like what console? Xbox or PC? What's up? Or Switch? Because I actually play RE1 on keyboard and mouse on PC. I've also been relying on handgun, my sick jukes and these hands. Xbox, really? Oh, Jimmy, did you see that Mako's playing Dark Souls 1 for the first time right now? It's crazy, dude. I think his chat made him make his character bald. Ah, it's okay, level up. Xbox, cool. Jimmy, you remember that one time, I think you were collabing with him on Half-Life 1, and I'm just playing Xenoblade 3 on stream, and like, I just pull up Mako's stream, and I'm like, I'm not watching Mako's stream live. I'm gonna go over and make fun of him for a bit. Yeah, I do that, Jimmy. Thanks for popping in, man. Yeah, Jimmy, this is an open VC in the Discord if you do want to pop in for a few minutes, so you're more welcome to do that if you want to. Let's see here. Oh, this poor Pope. This poor priest, man. Jibby, say a prayer for the priest here. It's Titania time. I don't treat night things. Alright, no problem. Yeah, I figure I'd just let everyone know, you know? No problem. Yeah, man, hopefully we can do Castle Crouch and Night Crew soon. Dorime. That healer had no freaking chance. I'm thinking of that one SpongeBob meme where like he turns the corner, he's a gorilla, just starts screaming. That was Titania as the priest there. Yeah, this is one of the most expensive GameCube games of all time. A physical copy goes around 200 to 250. I agree. And Nintendo finally decided to put this on GameCube NSO after like teasing it for a year long. All right. Ron's gonna switch to his PC. Yeah, dude. It's crazy, Jimmy. This game costs way too much money. Yeah, Brian's gonna join back on PC in a minute. Oh yeah, Jimmy, did you see the cool thing, the cool art thing I showed in the DM group? Doesn't it look awesome? Does Wood have a hand axe? He does not. I'm just gonna keep moving forward, okay? Yeah. I saw it. It's cool. Thank you. It came out so well, dude. How much HP did he? 15? Okay. I don't think Storm will kill this dude, but... it's worth it. Hey, Brian. Welcome back. Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, you're back. I hear you.
Okay, good.
Let's see. Better have him killed. Yeah, we'd have Titania kill this guy. Otherwise, they're all gonna go for Soren and kill him. Yeah, Soren mages are not very good in Path of Radiance. They can get doubled. Titania's like, that wasn't a miss. I love how like Titania missed the first turn, just like, that's it. That's it. I'm gonna crit this archer so hard.
My attacks have no effect. Who decided that?
Literally. That's Jimmy, clip that. My attacks have no effect. Who decided this? Let's see. Oh yeah, also, what was everyone's favorite starting class in Dark Souls 1? For me, it was absolutely the Pyromancer for sure. Pyromancer's great in DS1. Yeah, I can't put risk there. He'll get shot by the archer.
Gotta say,
yeah,
my favorite starting class is probably the knight.
Really?
It's got heavy armor. It's a little I don't know, it's the coolest looking one.
Yeah.
It's got some really good stats, and you have a really great, and if you're going for a pure strength build, that's like the perfect one to start with.
Yeah. I start with the Pyromancer all the time because I think it's the highest dex of any of the classes, and plus, Pyromancy is pretty good in the early game also. Because there's not much to really have to invest in, if I recall. Yeah. And also, the hand axe is a decent starting weapon also for the game. Yeah. Alright, yeah. It's a good thing Soren didn't get double, because good lord, that would have killed him for sure. Is anyone close to a level up? Not really. Okay. Take out this dude. Anything higher than 70%? It's fine. You know what's funny also? Jimmy was talking about Resident Evil 1 and playing Jill. There's a character in this game you can recruit called Jill. What are the odds?
Really?
Yeah, Jill's pretty good. She's a wyvern rider. If you like level her up and everything and just invest in her, she's pretty good. She's also required to recruit a later character called Har.
Oh.
Let's see. All right, Titania's got some work for her because the army is coming right for their doorstep. Okay. Let's have Oscar. Actually, they're gonna try to come and flank us, so let's get Oscar over here too. Yeah, the three best units so far to protect the front line is just Titania, Oscar, and Ike right now. I don't even know if like most players have like this high level at this point in the game. He's getting pretty up there. Like he's doubling units, no problem. He's getting good crits so far, yeah. Obviously, if Ike dies, it's game over. I'll probably try to stream this until the next chapter because I want to show off that for sure. But like, I don't plan on doing like a full playthrough of this. And we can probably watch Bad Batch later on if we want to.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. I wonder if someone's done a mod for Castle Crashers to put the Bad Batch in there. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
I'm sure there's a Darth Vader mod for it too. Darth Vader and Castle Crashers would look so goofy. Oh, the Polyaxe. I think that's like a... I forget what... I think that's like a lance against Cavaliers. I think so. Can't remember. There's a lot of weapons. Oh, there we go. I have to discard it. Discard the hand axe. Only has one slot left. It's fine. Yeah, it's not until the chapter after this one when we get the base operations to be able to like put loot or weapons in the base camp and everything. It takes a bit. I think what was it? And honestly, for the price of this, $50 for a year for like GameCube games and also N64 games, GBA games, and none of them, as far as I know, go away after like some time. Because you know how like Xbox and PlayStation love to do the subscriptions to where like games leave over time. I don't think they actually. You know how like subscription services love to like get rid of certain games after a while, or movies or shows.
Oh yeah.
I don't think Nintendo NSO does that. I don't think so, from what I've heard. Like they just kind of stay there forever.
As far as I know, yeah, they don't remove games.
That's actually really good. I'll be honest. Honestly, $50 for all that for a whole year. Honestly, that's pretty good actually. I can kind of see why people have been loving NSO a lot. It's still not perfect though. They drip feed like new game releases like barely at all. But this one's a good. That one time when the one drip feed ends up being like, I don't know, like freaking chocolate milk. It's amazing. The one time the Nintendo Land Overlords give us a drip of chocolate milk, it's amazing. That's where it's at. I just said. Yeah, Ike's doing not super good. I gotta make sure he keep him safe. Not level up, nice. Isn't it kind of weird to like see Path of Radiance Ike and have him looking not buff at all, like he is in Smash?
Kind of.
Yeah, because like when most people think of Ike, they don't think of like the Path of Radiance version. They think of the Radiant Dawn version because that's when he gets all buff and everything, like Chris.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, here he's like a strong little kid. Okay, we need to have then move forward actually. Move forward and move backwards. All right, Boyd, get this hit, man. You better do this. Let's go. That's good. That was a little chance too, but okay, I'm cool with that. I still gotta be careful here because like there's gonna be more units coming in from behind. I want to take out this mage as soon as I can. I don't think the boss of this chapter moves. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Okay. I just realized something, Brian. Oscar's in a video game.
Yeah, Oscar is in a video game.
What in the world? That's funny. So, I don't know if you remember this archetype, Brian, in Awakening, but there's like a trope in Fire Emblem of like a red cavalier and a green cavalier. This one has that too, but the red cavalier comes in much later in the game. In Awakening, it was Sully and Stall, I believe. And if I recall, Stall looked like he was wearing a toilet for a head. I think so. Okay, so this guy can reach him, but this one can't. So, as long as I kill the mage, which should be easy, Riss will be fine, yeah. How do you pronounce that? R-H-Y-S. Is it? I feel like it's Riss. Or Rice? Weesnaw? I don't know. Weesnaw. I think one of the most famous characters in this game, aside from Ike and Soren, is also a character called Mia. Mia is like really popular. She's a Swordmaster, or Mia Radon. Ow. Blinded by the... What's up, Dragonkin? What was I gonna say? What's up? Not much for playing Path of Radiance on GameCube NSO. It dropped yesterday, so we're checking it out. And Jibby popped into it's an open VC in my Discord for anyone who wants to join us in live stream VC. I'm probably gonna stream for the next chapter and then probably call it though, so I could just hang out and just chill for the rest of the night. I didn't get a hammer. No, I did not. Okay, so the poleaxe here. It's designed to deal increased damage against units. Oh, okay, so it's a horseback lance. Okay, cool. Wait a second. Oh, no, it's a lance. Okay, okay. Okay, so Boyd can also use this. Okay, cool. Most of these soldiers are pretty easy, so I'm wondering if I should have Ike take care of the knight here, because he's got the regal sword. Yeah, the GameCube NSO dropped Path of Radiance today, which is nice because this game has been impossible to play for like 20 plus years. And yeah, go if you want to check out Path of the Radiance officially. Go get on NSO. Although I still wish that like there was a way to play these games without having to like, if you could buy them individually, you know. I wish there was an option. Let's have Ike take care of the knight here, or not. Let's have Soren do this here. He's gonna hit him. Oh no! Oh frick! Got a javelin. That's right. I did not pay attention to that at all. Good dodge. Okay, that was lucky. Okay, this knight's gotta go. This knight's gotta go. He's gotta go. Okay. Yeah, Regal Sword.
You gotta go.
What was that voice you did, Brian? What in the world, man? So you sound like a dying Jabba the Hutt. You gotta go.
Go.
What the heck, man? You're killing me, Brian.
Drop the F. Or you
I meant to say I was saying frickin' not the F word.
That is still an F word.
Shut up, Brian. You know, Brian, shut the frick up. I'm kidding.
Damn. That's the closest I've ever heard you like genuinely swear.
Yeah. You can thank Mako for that one. Mako put that in my vocabulary. Because I heard Mako using that forever, and then like I started copying that. All right, let's have Titania take care of the boss here. Go ahead and take care of him. Oh, she can't one-shot him, really? Okay. It's fine. Unless she somehow crits. Try me! I'm not even a single soldier to get... I don't... Whatever. Die. I mispronounced everything in that sentence, but okay. He's Australian, and he's also can't talk for some reason. Whatever. Let's have Oscar take care of the boss. He only got 2 HP anyways. Yeah, take him down. Take him down, boy. Okay. Oh, my life ends here. But though you flee to Gallia, you will fall to... Oh, I get whatever. Dying. Bye. Okay. Level up. I can't remember if characters in this game get seals to promote early, or if it's like... Because either that or you have to wait till level 20 for them to promote. I can't remember. I really don't remember, honestly. Ooh, this is kind of bad. Rice is in a bad neighborhood. Okay, so he's over there. Wait, Sanctuary! Let's go. Okay, it's fine, he's fine. Yeah, we got him out of Death's door. Yeah, because if Riz gets like surrounded like that, he's dead. I'm just thinking of the Family Guy meme where he just goes, hey, I'm in danger!
That's Simpsons.
Dang it! Dang it! I forgot. Didn't think of, I didn't even realize what I just said. Oh my gosh! I love like the pause from you're like that's Simpsons, and I'm like, oh. What the heck? All right, Titania, get back to Titania, take him down. Alrighty. Get some water. I have water here. So, we're going to be streaming the Thing game tonight. What difficulty did you play that game on, if there's a difficulty mode?
I played it on just the normal difficulty.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll be fine on just the normal difficulty, too. Let's see here. So does Ike have to be the... Is Ike the only one who can, like, have to retreat? I can't remember. Yeah, we got some reinforcement coming from the back, so I gotta take care of them, too. Void is not looking so good. Let's have Oscar go back up the front and support them. Oh, he got the boss weapon. Oh, it's right. Yeah, he grabbed the boss weapon too. Nice. Okay. And they can throw back, right? Okay. Okay. What's the... Okay, so they can hit him there. They can also hit him. They can hit Soren too, okay. Yeah, because if I leave Soren to the two soldiers here, they'll kill him for sure. What damage? How much damage can they do to Ike here? A lot. Okay, so he will for sure die. I can risk it with a vulnerary. I could just put him right here, and use a vulnerary. He should be okay. And then Soren can take care of this dude. Yeah. All right. We're getting through it. All right. Plus, Soren gets some levels too. That's good. All right. So this guy will attack it, but Soren should be okay. He shouldn't get 2 taps. Okay. And I think Riss is safe. Cool. Okay. As long as he stays there, everything's fine. All right. Let's see what happens. I think my main concern is whether or not Soren's going to get killed by the boss or not, by the enemies or not. Okay, Ike should live. He has 9 health now. He should not die here. That's good. At least he gets to whittle down the enemy's HP. Yeah, that's good. Okay, wow, good job, Ike. Let's go. Lucky crit. All right, let's see what happens to Soren down here. He's getting some. Oh, they didn't move. Oh, okay. All right. You know what? I'm okay with this. All right, let's have Oscar sitting over here and fight some of the soldiers here. The more EXP, the better. Alrighty. This chapter's going real well. Holy moly, I'm doing great. Okay. Let's move Ike over here so Soren can heal him. I mean, Riss. I think at this point, Riss is going to have some, like, extra levels to get in for sure. I don't remember, like, if Riss has to, like, get to level 20 to promote, or if he can use a seal or not. I just don't recall. It's been too long. Alright, Void. Do you have a hand? I don't think he has a hand axe, does he? He's not. Void can take care of this dude here. And he doubles? Nice, for sure. Let's go. There goes the back squad. I wonder how Mako's doing in Dungeon 1. I'm gonna check real quick. Let's see here. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, Mako picked the mercenary class, really.
Interesting.
Yeah. Not a bad start, honestly. That's a good shield.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, anything that like has 100 defense with a shield is really good because it'll block most damage in the game, as long as it's not like elemental or whatever. And obviously you have to have enough stamina too. I think that's the shield that like when you block an attack does it bounces your character back with a unique animation. I think so. It's not send Soren in just yet. We'll have Titania. Just get over here first. I don't think they'll move though, but I don't think Soren can kill these guys just yet. No, he won't. Okay, so that's not a risk of one of the tanks. We'll just have him move over here. Yeah, they don't move. Okay, I'm okay with this. You know. Yeah, good job taking out the Tanya. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so Ike's probably the highest level character in my unit so far. I think everyone has to retreat. I think so. I'm not sure if it's just Ike or not. I don't recall. Yeah, I don't know why people think this is the hardest Fire Emblem. It's not. It's tough if you don't know what you're doing, but like it's not super difficult, not like other Fire Emblems. There are much more difficult Fire Emblems out there, like Echoes. Echoes is really stupidly hard.
That's good.
Yeah.
Know.
I really Echoes is stupidly hard, even on the normal difficulty.
Because I heard that this was like stupidly hard.
No, it's not. This one isn't. I think Radiant Dawn is kind of difficult. I think more so than like Path of Radiance. I think honestly. I think Radiant Dawn's way tougher from what I've seen, because your starting character is really bad. Like your starting character is like a healer kind of lord. She is not good at all. So like she has to rely on everyone else to protect her and whatnot. I think the difficulty is also backwards on the English American version. Like I think they actually might have done bad with the English version of Radiant Dawn. I gotta look it up. I think the difficulty modes are swapped around in the American version. Okay, so let's try to get Oscar to do some damage here. He doubles, nice. I'm cool with that. I remember when I first played Dark Souls 1, and like I tried to like dodge roll as the knight, and I was fat rolling all the time, and I was like, this game sucks. Because I had no idea. I thought the knight looked cool. So
I didn't really understand like the whole thing about fat rolling and all that.
Yeah, light roll, fat roll, yeah. Yeah, you just kind of assumed it would just, you know, be cool and everything, but nah, you're super. Yeah, fat rolling is real bad in Dark Souls.
I never understood like armors and like armor ratings and making sure that you had or protection and blah blah blah.
And poise and whatnot.
Like, oh, the only thing I ever like truly understood about any game with armor is like, oh, what's the cool looking one?
Yeah.
And I'm like
it's Fashion Souls.
Essentially.
Yeah, I think everyone has to retreat, actually, not just Ike and them. So this is actually a good spot to grind Riss a little bit, some levels, before we like end this chapter. Because I'm going to look up if Riss needs to promote at level 20 or if he can do it at level 10. I want to double check. Path of Radiance, because Riss can be a good healer for sure, but he's not the best in the game, but he's definitely worth getting healed up. Let me look. Okay, so here's the wiki here. Okay. He's the only early game. He's on a combat unit. He does gain light upon promoting, but it's best to keep him behind ally lines. Recommend to use the ward staff for you to gain early on the level him up earlier if you plan on promoting him. Okay. That's what I'm curious. I can't remember if you can promote. Okay, so he needs the Master Crown to promote to Saint? I think so. Okay. But it's Radiant Dawn. No, it's Radiant Dawn. Okay, it's Radiant Dawn. Yeah, he needs a Master Seal if you want to promote him early. But he can promote to level 20 if you actually want to grind him. Yeah, I think Riss and Mist are probably the best units to use the Master Seals on, because you don't want to promote. You don't want to level these characters out to level 20 because that'll take way too long to just have them heal everyone. And that's it. So like, and I think he starts at level 3 or 4 already, so it's best to just get him some levels as fast as you can, so that he can promote like immediately. But I think even as like a bishop where he gets light magic, he's still not like a great unit. He's still like just a support character, you know? Excuse me. Plus, Mist is probably better than Riss anyways if you promote her, because she gets to have horseback and can also use swords too. So you can level her up and give her some weapon ranks and swords and make her a pretty viable unit. I'll let everyone else escape here. Escape! If I recall, the next chapter is when Mia shows up. Alright. Everyone's doing that. Gonna right ahead. Okay. 23 heals. Okay, cool.
So I'm playing this game called Styx, Shard of Darkness, and this guy's he's essentially a goblin, and he cracks a lot of jokes.
Yeah.
And he says something like, "Hey, where's my conveniently placed straw pile that I could jump into?"
Oh my gosh.
You get the reference.
Yeah. What in the world? All right, that's that chapter. So, Rolf is an archer character you can recruit later in the game along with Mist. Rolf is your only other archer other than Shannon, who is a pre-promote like sniper character. Actually no. Shannon leaves the party for most of the game, so if you want to have a decent archer, you gotta level up Rolf, which he's very good if you're willing to level him up and get him some levels and EXP and everything. Shannon sucks. When you get him back in the party, he's terrible. He's not worth using. I think he might also be racist too, because like there's definitely racial prejudice in this game.
Oh,
that's
wow.
like one of the themes of Path of Rage is like racial prejudice, because like I think the human characters are called Bjorks. They're racist towards Lagoos, who can like, transform into animal characters. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, racial prejudice is a strong element in the game's themes. Ugh. We must do this way so that everyone gets out of here alive. Yeah.
Is that supposed to be Lynn?
No, that's Alencia. Lynn is from Fire Emblem Blazing Sword on the GBA. I don't blame you. They both have green hair and ponytail, so that one makes sense. Yeah, Lynn's in Blazing Sword. She is the starting character of Blazing Sword. Blazing Sword
Is she related to her?
No. This is the Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn are in their own continuities called the Telia series.
Got you.
Yeah, they're in their own separate universe and whatnot. Also, Rolf, Oscar, and Boyd are all brothers. Yeah, because they have green hair. That's the joke. And so there's an attack in old Fire Emblem called the Triangle Attack, which is basically an attack that involves 3 characters, like obviously surrounding a unit in a triangle position. Oscar, Boyd, and Rolf can do that if you get their support conversations in certain chapters, which is pretty cool. But it's super rare. A lot of people don't know it's in the game. Ooh, man, nice. I'll take that. Thank you very much. And I believe, because when Alencia becomes a party member, you can also do that with her and 2 other units as well.
Okay.
Ugh. Let's get moving. Where to, Sword? Go east to the road where we used before. We'll find the commander before we reform and show up. Okay. Yeah, at the start of this story, the Grail mercenaries weren't even sure if they wanted to even get involved in the war between Crimea and Dayan, but now that like Alencia is in their army and Dayan is basically after her, they have no choice but to like, help her and everything. But yeah. I believe I think I know what chapter this one is. Yeah, I think so. And I think we're going to come across Gatstreet and Shannon as well again. This game definitely could have done with a proper like a dub, either an English or Japanese dub. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. because text bubbles in this one are freaking long. There's a lot of talking in this game with no voice acting. There's a lot of reading.
I don't like games with a ton of text bubbles.
Yeah.
I have to read through stuff. I think it's but I get it. These are games are old, so I'll try. I do my best to just to bite the bullet and just say, all right, whatever. That's how it was at the time.
Yeah, because I know some games like Final Fantasy Tactics actually gave a proper dub for the remasters. Well, this technically isn't a remaster, just like a port technically. All right, this chapter can be a little difficult because there's a lot of units here. There's a lot of chests here. I can try to man if I can. I think after this chapter, I'm gonna call the stream, Brian, and we're just gonna hang out in VC.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I do want to show off this chapter for sure. There's a lot of cool stuff in this one. This is where Mia shows up also. Let's see here. It's weird because the UI is still GameCube buttons, but I'm playing on a Switch controller. Okay, so let me look at our inventory here. I gotta use the speed with that mic for sure. Oh, Oscar got a hammer, really? Okay. Let me trade that with Boyd. Because hammers basically are good against armored units like knights and whatnot. Okay, he's got Mend. Titania's got an iron blade. I could give some of these to Mia. She's going to be here soon also in this chapter. We're going to be able to recruit her. I can't remember if I can use the items. I think I have to use them like in battle. I think so. Yeah, so Titania's steel axe is gonna break in this chapter, but I'm gonna use the pole axe as a backup. It's fine. Unless I can trade anything else here. Yeah, he just has nice. Okay. I don't remember if the iron blade's even that good of a sword. I'm not sure. Anyone doing low on vulneraries? No, everything's good. Okay. All right, I'm gonna save. We're gonna start this chapter. All right, last battle of the stream, everyone. Fight! Okay. I believe Mia shows up over here, if I recall. So I'm gonna keep Ike over here because I get to talk to her, recruit her. So we got some soldiers over here. I think the enemies might plunder the chests also or loot them. I can't remember. I think some of them do drop like keys. I can't remember. Let me check here. Yeah, some of them have chest keys. Okay. All right, we're gonna have to Tawny go in the front lines, obviously, because she's the GOAT. Sending Titania out in the battle is like sending what's a stupid busted character. I don't know. What's a Lord of the Rings equivalent of a busted character? Oh, Legolas. Yeah, she's Legolas. Yeah. I just realized that. Yeah, she's kind of Legolas.
Legolas is busted.
Yeah, that's Titania right now. Release the Queen of Fairies. Legolas. I mean Titania. Here's a question also. I was watching an LP. They were talking about so I don't even remember this happening when we watched Lord of the Rings, but aren't there like a bunch of eagles that can fly them basically just anywhere?
Yes.
So like the question I guess people have had this question forever, like why don't the eagles just like take them to the volcanoes and just drop the ring there?
Well, because you had the ring wraiths and the things like I don't know, the ring wraiths and the wyverns they had would have probably interfered with them, which would make that journey a lot harder. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember I don't even remember the eagles being in the movie, honestly. Yeah.
Everyone keeps saying that, and I'm just like, guys are missing the point. The movie.
I need to rewatch Lord of the Rings again. I need to. It's been so long. Alright, so we'll take out this dude here. Those are easy kills for sure. Holy moly. Yeah, this isn't the best looking GameCube game. There's better looking GameCube games out there, honestly, but this one's special for sure. It's a very fun Fire Emblem. That's a good question. What's the best looking GameCube game, like, I guess art style wise or just visually or graphically? Wind Waker is definitely a contender for sure. Wind Waker,
RE4.
RE4, yeah. RE1 remake also, yeah. Twilight Princess could be there too, I suppose, yeah.
Nah, I don't think Twilight Princess. Metroid Prime definitely. I don't think Twilight Princess looks that good. I feel like that game has aged quite a bit visually, especially compared to Wind Waker.
Yeah. Metroid Prime 1 for sure. I don't know about Prime 2 though. I'd say Prime 1 probably just for simplicity. I don't know.
Prime 2 is definitely, I would say, is definitely a very good-looking game.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think it looks very good.
It's my opinion, therefore it's wrong. Wait, what? I'm just kidding. I'm just making a joke, yeah. Not bad level up, yeah, not bad. I think when Oscar promotes, he gets swords. I believe so, yeah. He's a Lance Knight, and then he gets... And Kieran, who's the red Cavalier, is an Axe Knight, I believe, yeah. There's a skill. So the way skills work in this game is that you can equip them to different characters. So, like, the most busted skills are Wrath plus Resolve, which you always give to Ike because that lets Ike just one-shot everything in the game for the very end. And a character called Kieran gets a skill called Gamble, which I guess gives you the chance of like leveling. I guess what's the word? Like which I guess gambles for a chance for a lucky crit, and it never works though. Is the problem? It never works. Let's go gambling! Oh dang it! Oh dang it! I died. Oh dang it! It's the easiest meme ever.
Yeah.
You can also de-equip skills too, actually. Oh, she talks to you, really? Okay. Yeah, people freaking love Mia, dude. She's crazy popular. Here's the best part. Mia kind of sucks in this game. She's not very good. Which is
that's
not...
Such a shame.
Yeah, she's a great character design, but like, she's not very good as a unit. She dies very quickly. Most players just do not bother with Mia at all. Mia does start out in Radiant Dawn with the Grail Mercenary. She becomes a permanent roster for them in the sequel. I know a bunch of them go into separate ways. Like I know Titania's still with the party, so's Soren, so's Mia. I think Shannon and Gatry stay with the Grail too. I think so. Yeah, boss. Hey, look, a thief. All right, we're gonna have everyone actually fall back over here to like better reinforce like the units. First off, I gotta get Riss away from there. There are supports in this game, and I think characters can only have like one A support. So like the supports do change or do determine some stats. I can't remember what exactly. And I don't even remember exactly how to like get supports in this game. They're kind of random if you get them or not. So I can move over here too. So Boyd's not doing super hot. He's getting pretty low. First off, we need to get rid of this archer here. Iron Lance, Steel Lance. Okay, so no javelins. Okay, that's good. I think here. Okay, let's kill him. No, that's easy. Easy kill. Yeah, it's the archer I'm kind of worried about with Boyd, because Boyd's doing pretty low. So, first off, Boyd needs to heal right now. Otherwise, he will die. And then let's have Titania just kill the archer right now. Yeah, good call. Yeah, Boyd should be safe, by all accounts. Ow, what? Ow, ow. Okay. Yep, just stay here. And let's... Yeah. Soren should be okay. Regardless of that enemy being over there. All right, so far so good. I was streaming Dark Souls 3 last night, trying to sorcerer build on PC, and like I fought Deep into the Deep. I had a little bit of trouble actually because my character was a little low level. I was using the rapier mostly. Ow! That was close. Boyd should be safe though. He's fine. Yeah, I was forced to use the rapier as a sorcerer because I just didn't really have any good melee weapons for him. Yeah, sorcery is kind of weird in Dark Souls 3. I think the melee weapons are just too good to pass up, you know, in DS3, especially DS3. Like, miracles take like a good chunk of the game to actually, you know, do anything with. Like, there aren't really a lot of good offensive spells in the early game for miracles. There's just like nothing. And lightning is only okay in DS3. Yeah. It's on to the DLC when you start getting really good lightning, like spells like lightning arrow and whatnot. Yeah. All right, that guy's down. I think what's considered the best spell in Dark Souls 3 is Pestilent Mist, which is just a puff of smoke. I think it's actually the same spell that Osiris, the Consumed King, uses in his boss fight, which basically just has a big fog up here on the ground, and as long as bosses are just stay in that area, they'll just take consistent damage forever. It's pretty solid. Okay. All right, Rich, you gotta level. You gotta heal Boyd. Actually, we have mid now. Let's use that. Get mended, boy. I just saw the dumbest joke. It's Risen time. Oh my gosh, that's a good. That was yeah. I won't try again. Okay, Boyd. He doubles. Wow, ouch. Ike has got some. Ike's got some trouble over here. Actually, Boyd, you go help over here. Actually. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Nice dodge. Love, nice. Let's go. Yeah, like no input delay, nothing, everything. This is a pretty solid port, you know. Nothing about high remarks. All right. Let's go, lucky crit. Ike is killing it in this playthrough. Oh my gosh, he is doing real good. He's probably gonna get to level 20 before like I even promote him in chapter 18 at this rate. Okay, what's this guy? He's got full HP. So this is Mia over here. So let's see how Mia does versus like one unit here. Let's see here. So that's a lot of damage. A lot of not damage for like low HP. Yikes. Let's have Oscar whittle his health down first. Yeah, it's a good call. I can't forget Oscar's a tank actually at this part of the game. Yeah, he's still pretty good. There's actually quite a few horseback units you get. You have to kind of choose between them, honestly. I think there's like a third horseback character you can get later. Can't remember. Okay, so that won't kill. That... I don't think I'm willing to risk that. Let me check this guy here. Is he gonna... He's not. Titania, go up back here and help him. Wait. If I don't kill him, he'll attack wrist. That's true, yeah. You know what, Mia? Just go ahead and take him out. Or just hit him. 3% chance to crit, won't crit. Yeah, like I thought. Well, there's Mia. Yay. There's everyone's favorite waifu. Alright, Titania, go kill stuff. Take him down. Excuse me. Yeah, they should be okay. On the backside over here, they should be okay. Yeah, the thief's gonna go for the chest and everything. I need to get Boyd a hand axe. Yeah, Boyd becomes quite a tank actually as he levels up. He gets a lot of good HP level ups. I believe he gets bows later on when he promotes too. I think so. Okay, so this back area is fully guarded. That's good. Not good job, Ike. Ike's getting crits for days. Okay. There's another GameCube game that like Lars recommended I play called Custom Robo. We should have that to GameCube in SO too at some point. If we can. Well, at least Riss is gonna have some his work cut out for him. That's for sure. Okay. Alright, so the thief's gonna try and steal this stuff, but I'm pretty sure I can just get it from him if I kill him, so. I think I can have to like move over here. In order for like to trigger Shannon and them showing up, I think so. I won't kill. This will though, okay, cool. Alright, not bad. Excuse me. Alright, not bad level up. Yeah, magic's not super good in Path of Rains, not really. It's only okay. It's okay at best, you know? Soren's alright, you know, he's very frail. He can get decent level ups, I guess, but he's not really worth, like, depending on. Let's have Oscar go over here and be a grouch. And this is Tanya. Start baiting them over here. Gotta make sure Mia doesn't get, like, too... What's the word? Doesn't get cooked too early. I want that ward. Well, she baited that guy in. That's good. Oh, yeah. Sometimes, like, I think she has an ability that lets her go first sometimes. I think so. I think it's one of her skills. Yeah. Oh, Oscar gotta get healed for sure. He's like half health. Okay. That'll be fine. Ow. Let's see here. Bit rate still funky. What the world? Maybe I should have given Titania the hammer, because Boy's got it right now. That would come in handy. Okay, good dodge. Alrighty. Yeah, you can't skip the battle animations either, I don't think, no. Or just suspend it for some reason. Boop boop boop. Alright, let's have Ike go ahead and continue join the party over here. Let's see. Oh yeah, she didn't take any damage, really. Won't kill still, so... Soren. He'll double? Nice. That's a free hit for sure. I forget what that aura is, actually. I know that I can't tell if that's doubling or not. Oh no, I think it's double damage. Okay, I think it's double damage actually. I'll have to look into that. Can't remember. All right, Boyd. It's hammer time. Stop. Hammer time. Bam, 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 bam. Hammer time. Bonk.
Can't touch this.
Banana. Can't touch this. Alrighty. Oscar, you gotta get the heck out of there. Wait. Well, they're boxing him in over here, so if Soren could get real screwed if I'm not careful. Let's have Oscar use his vulnerary, actually. And equip the short sphere. So that way they don't try to like go for like Soren. Alright, Titania, let it rip. Beyblade, let it rip. There was a Fire Emblem Moose Wall. Yeah, there was. Yeah, no Path of Radiance characters in that one. That's kind of weird, actually. They had, I think, most people but Path of Radiance. That sucks. That broke. Okay, so they won't. Okay, we got a good wall. Okay, cool. So they're fine. Can he reach? Okay, cool. He's fine. So Risk can heal Ike, no problem. Yeah. Beep, boop, beep, beep, beep.
Beep, 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 beep. Response, why don't you ask me later?
What? I demand you to make me a Krabby Patty!
Beep, boop, boop. Response, I don't really feel like it.
You should have been like beep, boop, beep, beep, F you.
Beep, boop, boop, fuck you.
That'll do.
Have you heard like the swearing?
The uncensored version of that one episode. Is that what you're talking about?
The one where not Stephen Hillenburg. What's the actor's name for SpongeBob?
Tom Kenny.
Tom Kenny got the inspiration for the voice of SpongeBob.
I don't think I. Is that the one where is that the sailor? Yeah.
So it's the one where he talks about how it was actually he got the inspiration for the voice when he was at like I think he was out shopping for like doing Christmas shopping, and you know how those people who sit on those Santa Clauses, they sit on kids' lap, and they have like these like little elves like as like these sort of assistants, and one of the elves was like, well, if it wasn't for the Christmas shift, I wouldn't fucking work. I wouldn't work. And that's how, and Tom Kenny said it in the voice of this. So it sounded like SpongeBob was swearing and being like, fucking shit, or something like that.
What the heck? That's crazy. I wonder.
We don't have to worry. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have to get, someone like, what was his name? Not Tom Kenny,
Nancy Brown?
Nancy Brown to say swear, because you have the entirety of, Detroit Become Human, where all he does is swear. He's like, fuck. He's like, fucking shit.
I think Clancy Brown actually had his birthday just recently too. He turned 67. Yeah. Don't make the joke. You know you want to.
I was not going to, and I was like, Jesus.
You love that Gen Z joke, Brian. You love it.
I fucking hate that Gen Z. I hate it so much that every time I hear it,
yeah.
Every time I hear it, every time I think it, I'm so like
filled with anger,
filled with so much contempt.
Contempt? Oh, there's counter there. There's counter showing off there. Titania's scale is counter, which means that like there's a random chance like when an enemy hits, it'll get some damage back. I forgot you could do that actually. I'm pretty sure you did the obvious counter joke from my Guilty Gear. Counter! So can Soren kill this guy or no? Yes, he freaking can. Yes, he can. So bosses do have unique dialogue with certain units also. Like Soren, I think, has unique dialogue with one of the later bosses. Like I think we've already seen her before, the green-haired villain girl. Apparently they had like some history together. I'm not sure. Little stuff like that, basic little lore stuff like that, you know. It isn't a lot, but it's cool. It's there. There's some lore. There's some lore for like the world of Tellius. It's interesting to like learn about. Like there's a whole thing about like a giant forest in this world that got like burned to the ground. That was like important to like the Lagoos. That like the humans basically just burned down for some reason. I can't remember why exactly. And that's like a big part of the story at 1.2. Oh yeah, so the Fire Emblem is in this one also. A lot of people don't know what it is. The Fire Emblem is actually Mist's pendant that she has as a good luck charm that her dad gave her.
Really?
Yeah, it's not super. Yeah, there's Petra in here. The girl I was talking about earlier that Soren has dialogue with. Found you at last. Oh, okay. Who are you? Your mama. Wait, what? Yeah, you would think that Ike would there be a twist where he's like descended from royalty or something like that, but no, he's just a dude. He's a commoner. He's a mercenary. That's it. He's the most like
just a filthy commoner.
filthy casual. Yeah, because we're used to like Fire Emblem main characters being like really like either like a prince or a lord or a special chosen one. No, he's just a regular guy. That's kind of what makes him like so relatable to a lot of people and so likable.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
Pretty good. Oh my gosh, it's my dad's here to save the day. I brought the attorney. All two of them. Dang. That's a cool looking axe. Can I have that, Dad? I just ran past that enemy. What in the world?
Hey, that's a nice,
Yeah?
Yeah, nice bike.
Dang, that's
It's
a nice blank.
That's a nice bike.
Oh, bike. Oh, I was saying blank. That's the only clip I've seen from Terminator 2. I thought the scene was that someone was shooting him, but then he's like a weird cyborg, a weird like symbiote thing. Not symbiote. Liquid. What even is the T-1000 anyways?
Liquid metal.
Liquid metal. Okay. So I thought like someone shot him and it just kind of phased right through or just pushed it. He just like bounced it back, you know. Mm-hmm. Doesn't like the Terminator like actually just like carbo freeze him and blow him up that way? Is that how he goes down, or
yeah,
is it? Yeah.
What happens is that he's carbon freezed at first, and then he comes back.
Oh really? Dang.
What happens is that he's able to recover from that and
somehow.
But what happens is that it messes him up so much that the liquid metal begins to slow down.
Oh.
And whenever sometimes what will happen is that he'll get stuck to certain surfaces that he had no problem walking over before.
Oh.
And some of his disguises aren't as good as like parts. He can only transform part of his body versus his entire body. Yeah. Because of the carbon freezing.
Oh wow. So it ends up like working in the long term, working for Alfred in the long term.
In the long term, it definitely.
Okay, thanks, Dad. You're gonna go fight off other lady, boss lady. I'm gonna go hang out over here. Thanks, bye. Frick reinforcements. That's not good. Okay, well, Shadon can kill this guy right
in
here.
In the long term, it helps, whereas the it helps in the long term, yeah, where it pretty much severe. It doesn't like completely It doesn't completely like destroy him, but it really pretty much nerfs him essentially.
Yeah.
He's still super powerful and dangerous and can kill you if he wishes, but his ability to disguise himself, walk certain surfaces, or recover from damage is severely because when Sarah Connor like shoots him a bunch of times with the shotgun, it pushes him back a bit, and then when Arnold Schwarzenegger shoots him with a grenade launcher, it essentially blows him apart, but it's like he's stuck kind of dangling.
Yeah.
And then it's like that eventually pushes him into like the vat of lava that essentially kills him.
Oh, okay. That's about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, can Mia kill this guy? That'd be a good idea to get her a kill. That's 10. I think I'm gonna actually wait, no. Okay, Ike's fine. I think I can take care of it. As long as Ike kills this guy, it'll be fine. I shot 24. You know what? It'll be fine. Watch him get a crit. He won't. Yep. Close enough. Yeah, because Mia can take care of this mage, no problem now, for sure. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. I'd like to kill that thief if I can, because he got some chest there. I don't know if I can, though. We'll see. Because, like, Gatry and Shannon are close to him, but they couldn't do any damage. They missed all the attacks. Okay. Let's deal with these guys over here. Oh yeah, that's easy. It's Jover for him. That's for sure. Yep. It indeed was all freaking Jover. Yeah. So there's this guy. He will attack Riss. Yeah, so I'm gonna move him a little bit over here. Wait. He's okay. Riss is fine. Riss plays a good old game of keep away. We can have Soren him over here try to help out too. Wow, he'll do this mage does 0 damage to Soren. That's rough, buddy. Imagine being a mage in this battle, and your first mission is to fight Soren. No damage. What a loser.
What a loser.
What a loser. Does she have a hand axe? I don't think she does. Nope. Okay, so Titania might be the best, still probably the best option to try to take out that thief if I can. That archer's freaking dead. Yeah, I think when I last played Awakening, I think Lissa was my first promoted unit, actually. Like, I made Lissa into a mage. Or Sage. Yeah, Sage. I promoted her at, like, what, level 10? It was honestly a better option. Yeah, units who, like, can only heal... Oh, he ran away, really? Okay. Units who can only heal, like, Lissa and Riss are best to promote as soon as possible. It's not worth maxing them out, you know? It takes too long. And plus, with Riss in particular, it's not really going to make him all that much of a difference. I'm not worried about Shannon and Gatry here, because they're like super tough at this point, yeah. Shannon's kind of a jerk to Ike. He's just jealous because Ike got to be like such a high rank in the Grail Mercenaries because he's Grail's son, versus Shannon, who, like, I guess had to work hard for everything. I don't know. Kind of like Weston Eric from Time Force. I don't know. But even still, Shannon's not a cool dude. He's still a jerk, anyways. Eh. I think he might be racist to Lagoos. I don't remember, honestly. I'll have to double check on that one. Jill is definitely racist in this game. She hates Lagoos for sure. Let's have Oscar kill this guy, actually. I think he's 1 HP. No, that's a free kill from me, yeah. That's free real estate. Oh, he's running away over here. Oh, this freaking idiot. He's gonna run... Yeah?
It's free real estate.
I think I got Mako to like whisper it's free real estate in the FOC video. I think you did. It's free real estate. Yep, this is probably the most me action you're gonna see in this game, because good lord, she is not that great. If she gets lucky level ups, cool. That's great, but there are better units in this game than her. He can double hit. He can double Oscar, but it does no damage. What a loser. I think the first chapter where the Black Knight does show up is like a little bit later in the game. Oh, Lance broke, dang it. It's pretty far in the game. We're not gonna see it on this stream, no. It's a while. It's kind of a meme because like it happens so randomly. He just opens a door in a random battle. He just appears. Yeah.
It just appears.
Yeah, he's just there. Yeah, you should look up the GIF of Black Knight just appearing in this game, coming out of a door. It's funny. Boyd, can you like not die, please? That's a great level up, Boyd. Okay, Boyd's fine. Okay, cool. Whew, okay, I got worried there. Boyd's had some close calls in this chapter, that's for sure. He's a tank, yeah, but if he's left alone, he will die for sure. And permadeath is in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Boyd is a character I definitely did not want to lose because he's a great unit. Let's see. Risk should be okay. Yeah, the thief's not gonna try to go for him anyways. The thief character try to run away all the time. We can heal Ike a little more. What was Risk anyways? Level 6? Okay. Alright, time for these guys here. So they're surrounded, okay. I am not trapped in a facility full of robots. You are all trapped in here with me. I am not worried about these 3 characters because they are all super high level. They're fine.
I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
Yeah. I think you mean Grimlock in. I'm Grimlocking it. I didn't even want to like make the Grimlock in joke, but like Jimmy fought so hard to put in the video. We did one bit where I'm just trying to do like flip jump or a solid snake, because it's like stealth thing, and I'm like, Colonel, answer the phone. Pluto's not in this chart, and then Clarnet just tries to do Colonel Sanders instead. What plan is that one called? It's calling your mom. You're an orphan. Oh my gosh. Freaking Clarnet killed him. We were dying of laughter listening to him. Oh my gosh. I can't remember if you have to like beat the boss to win the chapter. I can't remember it. I think so. What do I care? I'm leveling up. I'm getting levels in. Titania, you missed. How dare you? Miss. I think Mario Party 2 is also on NSO if we wanted to try and play the online. That being said, I don't think the online is good. I'm not sure. So like if everyone had like, you know, NSO, we could potentially do Mario Party, but I don't know. Okay, Titania's getting a little low health actually. I'm kind of worried actually. Okay, now I'm worried. Oh, frick, he's running away. Where you going, buddy? Where you going? Uh-oh. Counter! But no, I think she's fine. She's fine. Unless the boss tries to move, in which case, good lord, it's all Joe for Titania. That's the end of a run right there. Because if Titania dies, don't even freaking bother. I think it was Fire Emblem Echoes that actually let archers like attack when they're like when there's an opponent right in front of them, which is nice. Hey, Say, what's up? You let the Tanya if you let the Tanya die, I'm unfollowing. Uh-oh. We got some real stakes now, Brian.
Say I will purposely let Titania die if I ever play Fire Emblem Dawn.
Wow.
Just so I can spite you.
just to spite you. Oh my gosh. That's clip that. Clip that, please. I'm dying. Oh my gosh. That's freaking hilarious, Brian. Get behind me, cool redheaded woman. Titania is so a Saiya waifu, that's for sure, yeah. I'm gonna drop another Iron Sword. I wanna keep Ward for sure. Get behind me, cool redhead woman. Alright, we got some knights over here, so let's have Soren and then move up over here because they're done over here. Didn't someone get a chest key also? Which one? Yeah, say, have you ever played Path of Radiance? I'm curious. One of the best Fire Emblems, no question. She is just okay, so I'm gonna have her go over here. Oh yeah, say you would love Mia. Mia's great. Okay, I'm gonna have Titania heal. Nope, except to do so on Switch. Yeah, for sure, man. It's great. Great port. Based on someone who's played Path of Radiance on Dolphin and everything. Basically just the port. 10 out of 10. Well, I can't bring... Wait. Riss is gonna be able to reach her. Gatra can make a wall, though. Yeah. Let's make a wall over here. I agree. No one is worried about Shannon because Shannon is fine. Let's see. So how far can Riss get over here? Yeah, we can have her fall back and let Riss heal her. Yeah, who cares if Shannon dies? Honestly, who freaking cares? Bro's a jerk. Oh, yeah. What? Phew, that was close. That's insane. Yeah, Seiya, when I played Path of Radiance on hard mode, like 2 years ago, I had Jill, who was like a weapon rider. She dodged some of the toughest units in the whole game and immediately promoted into a second tier class right in front of all of them in one of the hardest chapters in the whole game. It was crazy. They don't call her the Master of Unlocking for nothing. It's Jill in time. I'm not going to say that again. I just realized, Shannon, you could also just say shine on. It's shine on. Shine on. Shine on. Thanks, dude. Shine on.
Shine on, buddy.
I wonder, yeah. Say, have you tried Mario Party 2 on Switch? NSO? I think it's just Mario Party 2 it's on here. I think so. Armor Slayer, that's pretty good. I'm still going through Unicorn Overlord 40 hours in, doing lots of side stuff. Really? Yeah, I just got Isabel and Justin Unicorn Overlord for Christmas, actually. They're excited to play it.
That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, Unicorn Overlord's super great. Super underrated game from 24. Isn't it crazy that 2024 was 2 years ago now? Oh my gosh. Time flies by. 24 was a good year. That was a good year for sure.
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good. Except for the end, though. The ending kind of sucks. Have not? Really?
Fucking, oh god.
Yeah, the ending of that year. Ugh, no thanks.
It was a nightmare waiting to happen in the following year.
Yep.
It was just awful. Double
Yep.
whammy awful.
Okay, so Gatry. Yeah, Gatry can take him out. Yeah, say, have you heard of a character called Nephany in this game? Nephany's awesome. Nephany's like a country gal who's a soldier character and tries hard to like hide her country accent. She's like, I'm just a farm girl and I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier of the empire. What's one crosshair line I can do where you're trying to kill someone? It's like, you want to know why they hired me? It's because I'm willing to do what needs to be done. I've run the gotcha. Yeah, Nephene's cool. Cool helmet girl. Yeah, for sure. Nephene's great. Yeah, Nephene has the Wrath skill, which means that like she can get crits if she's at low enough HP. Wrath skill is stupid busted in Path of Radiance. All right, we're almost at the end of this chapter here. That won't kill, but we can have Oscar make a front line here. That was actually like the closest we've ever gotten to like losing because the Tanya almost died. Like, oh, good lord. Oh yeah, Seiya, do you have a GameCube controller for your Switch 2 or just Switch in general? Because I've not bought that for myself. I think I'm good though, honestly. I'm glad like that's an option, but like I like the Switch Pro controller as itself, you know. Even if it's a little weird seeing the GameCube UI on the Switch controller, but whatever.
It's like what? It's like a. It's pretty much a. What is it? It pretty much is like playing an emulator.
Yeah.
And you're using like a Nintendo-based controller.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they are. Yes, but my adapter doesn't work with Switch anymore because it's a firmware update. Oh, what the heck? Firmware update messed it up? That's awful, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, my only complaint is that... Sorry, you go ahead, Brian.
I was gonna say, my Switch controller no longer works with like emulators, so I have to rely on like a 360 controller.
Oh, really? Yikes.
Yeah.
Have you tried using the Switch 2 Pro controller for that, or no?
I'm gonna...
I'd imagine it would work fine.
I'm gonna try, but I think if I can't do that, then I'll likely just have to like find like a third-party program that tricks the emulator into thinking it's a 360 controller, like Better Joy.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like it's surprising too, because like you could just most of the time you could just remap it in the controller settings. But okay. Yeah, say Ike has gotten But
yeah, the thing is like I've tried like manually mapping the controllers and it just never registers.
It's so weird. What the heck? Yeah, so just like older Fire Emblems, Ike does not promote until like chapter 18 in the game, but at the very end of 18. And 18's a long chapter too, by the way. It's 3 chapters in one, basically. So like there's a good chance that Ike will be like max level 20 before that chapter even starts. Which is good too, because Ike needs to be as good as possible before that point, because yeah, if Ike dies, obviously it's game over. Okay. Who do we, let's see, can Risk any more heals here? He can heal Oscar. Also, yeah, there's a character called Oscar in this game, funny enough. Yeah, what are the odds? We should all figure out if we're gonna go meet up at a convention again this year. I wonder. That'd be nice.
Hopefully soon, yeah.
Yeah. That's not gonna kill him, but pull me up over here. You know what's also funny? The timing is also pretty good because there's a new Fire Emblem coming out this year at some point too, Fortune's Weaves, which is cool, you know. Hopefully we'll actually learn more about the game and, you know, what's going to play like, if there's a character creator, why the heck Sothis is aged up, we'll see. Don't say the joke, Brian. I know you want to say it so bad. I know you want to say it.
And I was like, wait a minute. I think I should hold up.
Watch him say it anyways.
No, I won't say it.
Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I should have given Titani the hammer, honestly. That would have been a better option. Yeah, Boyd's got the hammer right now. Oh, yeah, Seiya. So, the triangle attack is in this game. It's for 2... You can get it twice, actually. For 6 characters in total can use a triangle attack. Like, Oscar, Boyd, and Rolf can use it, and Alencia, Marcia, and another character can use it later on, too. Which is awesome. There's a lot of characters you could miss in this game that, like, are just pretty good. Who can I... Oh, this priest is so... Wait. That's elf fire? Okay. Looks like an elf character. Huh. How's this? Let's see. He's at 8 HP. What's his break here? Anywhere, honestly. He's not moving though, which is weird. I'm kind of afraid to put Oscar there, but whatever. Oh, he's fine, actually. That won't kill him. Let's have him go ahead and... 1? That's it, whatever. He'll be fine. Who else? I think it's just Shannon left, yeah. You can just shoot somebody. That'll do. Yeah, so it's after this chapter where Shannon and Gatry leave the Real Mercenaries, and they don't come back for a while, too. Gatry comes back like halfway through the game, but Shannon comes back way too late in the game to be of any use. By the time Shannon comes back, Rolf is probably already leveled up to where he's a better archer anyways. They freaking ran away and just healed. What a bunch of losers, wow. That's hilarious. Okay, this could be trouble. You wretches, you're not worthy of general attention. I'll roast your bones and present them as a trophy. He's fine. If he doubled him though, that would have been real trouble. Yeah, that would have been bad. I think this is a beat the boss chapter. I think so, yeah. Let's see who's close to level up here. Gatry needs a heal, that's for sure. No one's really close to level up. Okay. Okay. Let's have Titania. No, wait. Gatry, you can move back over here and take care of some of these dudes. They do no damage to them anyways. Take that, losers. Okay. The night animation is certainly something, I guess. This poor freaking healer. Can't even fight back. Whatever. 4 is heck. Oh, Brian, did you hear? Yeah. Did you hear that a Shadow the Hedgehog early build leaked of Shadow throwing even more than he does in the main game?
Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it is risk level up. That's good. We probably just go ahead and finish the boss, honestly. Just finish the chapter off. Probably a good idea. Unless Titania's close to level up. Probably not. Well, first off, can I kill the boss in one turn? No, yes or no? No, but that's pretty close. You know what? Sure. Alright, go for it. 10% chance to crit there. 0% chance. Okay. 0% chance. I'm gonna put the Regal Sword in just in case he crits. Does he have any dialogue or no? He does. You're a mage, are you? I am, vermin, and I will see you burn to cinders. Oh, okay. Nice dodge. Okay, he didn't crit, but that was pretty good. Alright, Titania. I think you know what to do. Kill these guys. Not that one. Yeah, the only one I can hit is Ike actually, so Ike's fine. If I want to give the XP to a different character who needs it more. Because I don't want the Tawny all the XP, you know? Let's see. Alright, so he will... yeah, that's fine. Next. I don't think I've ever seen a boss crit either, actually. Yep. Ike's done. GG's. Okay. Man, I really feel like we got to know that villain real well, man. That was awesome. Ike is doing great in this round. Oh my gosh. Yeah, decent level up. Oh, I guess you have to beat all the enemies. Okay, all right, Tatani, kill him. Saya, what's another GameCube game you want to see on NSO?
Twilight Princess.
Yeah, because we mentioned Twilight Princess, Prime 2, Custom Robo will be nice, Mega Man X Command Mission maybe. All right, finish it off, Oscar. It's another Capcom game that'd be really cool to see on NSO. I'm trying to think. Imagine if like RE2 GameCube version. That'd be weird.
RE2 GameCube. We haven't had. Well, actually, yeah. RE2 GameCube version would be.
I mean, at least it's on PS1, PS Plus, whatever. But like that'd be interesting too. Also, yeah. Or maybe also RE3 GameCube 2. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'd be cool with that actually. That's a good idea. All right, here's this part. Dog's breath. Who are you, man? You look like a common cell sword, but you fight like a demon. What's wrong? Ready to surrender? And amid defeat? Me, don't be absurd. Here they are, over there. Oh no. What? All right, Brian. Pocket sand him.
Pocket sand.
Pocket. You're just like a giant. You pull out your pocket, just a large plethora of pocket sand everywhere. Pocket sand.
Just a bunch of sand. Just.
I can't take them seriously with this trombone. Oh my gosh. Womp, womp, womp. Looks like our luck's run out. Father! Are you ready?
I swear I thought that was the game.
You thought it was end game? That's hilarious.
I thought it was in game. I realized, wait a second, this game doesn't have voice acting.
Yeah, there's no voice acting. There's voice acting in the FMVs, but not in in game. Oh yeah, the voice acting is like RE1 levels are pretty funny. It's goofy. It's a bad dub. Yeah, it's fun. Ike? Oh no! Dude, you should play Onimusha 1. You'd love Onimusha. That's a great game.
Yeah, I should.
Beasts! Yep, here the goose. Leave this place at once. Don't comply immediately or face Gallia's full strength. Out of a tiger is blue. Or gray. Hey, there he is! There's the Black Knight! Withdraw, General Patrine. The Black Knight of Worcestershire, some say Worcestershire. Yeah, there he is. There's the Black Knight. That is some Dark Souls armor. Oh my gosh. Maybe not the helmet, but the rest of the body? Yeah, for sure. There he is. There's the Black Knight for once. One of the most famous boss characters in Fire Emblem history right there. It takes a while for him to show up in the game, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, so I think the Black Knight's armor actually is, like, the reason why he's so indestructible is that his armor is, like, blessed with a certain magic power of some kind. Can't remember. Like, only a certain weapon can actually pierce his armor. Like the Ragnar, which I gets later. That being said, I think it's technically possible for Mist to kill him also, because later, near the end of the game, Ike does a duel against the Black Knight, and there are two ways you can go about it. You can either kill him or run away. That being said, it is technically possible for Mist to also be in the battle and kill him, but you gotta get real lucky with her level ups and everything, you know. I always thought Ranulf over here looked like he had a jacket for as a headband. Looked kind of weird to me. Oh, a subhuman, yeah. Yeah, they call them subhumans, yeah, because they turn to animals.
Jesus.
Yeah. That's hard. They do find some humans offensive, yeah. Honestly, can't blame them. I'm the real mercenaries. I'm Ranulf, Warrior Gallia. I think Ranulf becomes a party member much later in the game. I think so. I'll start this from Lord Ranulf. After I fled the capital, my Lord Uncle Renning, he... Yeah, at this point, Alencia is the last of the roll line. So, there's a later chapter near the end of the game where you fight one of the 4 generals. It's heavily implied that Alencia's uncle is one of them that has been brainwashed into being forced to fight against them. I think so. But yeah, the fact that Alencia basically like didn't give in to despair and was able to rebuild her kingdom from the ground up is very impressive of a leader.
I'll be right back. I'll go to the bathroom.
All right. Watch out for the Black Knight. He might come in there too. This toilet taken. Could you imagine like going to the bathroom and the door opens, just the Black Knight, and then you hear the trombone playing? Burp, 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 burp. You're like, good lord. This stall's taken. Come back later. Yeah. So if you're asking me like what do I think about the NSO version of Path of the Reigns? 10 out of 10. Perfect. It's perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it. No issues. Runs great. Feels great. It's basically just running on an emulator, practically. It is a darn shame that it took Nintendo this long to put it on modern systems, you know? It would have been nice if there was a port for like $20, but this will do. And plus, the fact that Nintendo does not get rid of certain games on their subscription service is a good thing, too. A rare thing for sure, also. I do like Alencia a lot. She's one of my favorites in the game. Character-wise, she's great. She's very pretty. Not the best unit, though. She's okay as a unit. All right, here we go. Here's this moment. It's already 10 o'clock. What in the world? Father! Ike, what are you doing? What are you doing still awake? I couldn't sleep, so I was lying there, staying outside. I saw you leave the castle. Where are you going at this hour? It's nothing to do with you, boy. It's nothing to do with you, boy. Go back inside and get some sleep. Will you stop treating me like a child? I'll do as I please, got it? Hunk. You always were like a stubborn pup. Let's say we take a walk and chat a bit. Yeah. Grell's model is so ugly. It's just like, look at that strut walk. Tell me, Ike, are you getting used to the ins and outs of the mercenary life? The way we approach combats? I'm definitely a better fighter, but I don't understand. Why would you put a recruit like me in charge? What is it with all the complaining? You have a problem with authority? Just give me a straight answer. I've only just started. I'm barely able to handle my own duties around here. I shouldn't be in charge of anyone. You can learn it all at once. It'll all fall into place as soon as you start to get some experience. And climb level 20, by the way, while you're at it. It's just strange as all. A while ago, you never would have said or done anything like this. Is something wrong, Father? Why even such a rush? Ike, you never anything about your mother. What? Where did that come from? Just answer the question. Let's see. She was kind, I think. I don't even remember. And you never said much about her either. Is that so? Strut, 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 strut. Stop. Turn. Father? What is it? We're done. Leave me and go back to the castle. What? Just like that? You heard me. That's a direct order. Return to the castle immediately. Fine. Go. Now. I don't want to go. I want to go follow Dad. Brian, I think Brian's still at the bathroom. Oh my gosh, he's gonna miss this cutscene.
Father, what's going on? Where are
What? I can barely hear you. Speak up, Ike. Father, what is going on? Why are we in FMVs now? Ah! Huh? No way! My dad's orange? And he's one-handing it too, holy moly.
Father?
Father!
Stay back!
Stay back! Okay, that's a good shot. This game loves capes, oh my gosh.
Here's this blade.
What? What did he say?
I've been waiting for this long time.
I've been waiting for this moment, for the perfect time to strike. With your home so close and you've reached your coast, that's when our paths collide. I've got a reputation to uphold.
Throw it away.
So I can't forget the lyrics of the song I do. Now get in the water.
Yeah.
Get in the water.
Do you want to die? Your voice. I remember you. Think you
Thank you.
would beat me?
That'll do, sister. That'll do.
A fight?
What?
Fool.
Why is he talking so
Come on,
quiet? Oh my.
boy. Come
He's
try
so
me.
quiet. I can't barely even hear him. Yeah! Get in the water. Die?
Need to look up Jorge
All there
doing
is.
Carl Weezer
No judge.
impression.
I will, thank you.
Thunderbringer. It's like, it's like
I just hear Brian burn my headphones. I just said that.
she's my mom.
Don't leave.
Father!
Don't leave me!
No!
Father!
Oh my gosh! Unbelievable. Is this truly what has become of my teacher? Father! Yep, Grill's dead. Man, who would have guessed, Brian, that like a Fire Emblem Father character dies? That's crazy.
Damn.
This is like what, the 7th time this happened? Let's see here. Path of Radiance, Awakening. No, wait. Yeah, Awakening counts. Yeah, at least. Awakening, Fate, freaking Fates. Oh my gosh, Fates. Yeah. 3 houses for sure. Yeah, 3 houses for sure. I think Geralt lasts longer than Grail did, actually. Yeah, Geralt survives for like the good half of the game. Yeah. The crazy part is that Byleth even tried to like reverse time to save Geralt, but it didn't work. We simply just have to leave. What? No, Ike. It's no use. Oh yeah, like that's gonna work, Ike. Ow! Ike! I won't check my hand again. Give me what I'm after. You offer more resistance, I will leave your child alive. Yeah, so the Black Knight, his story is basically just he wants to like prove he's the strongest, pretty much. And Grail is like one of the strongest people ever. I think Grail was even like one of the 4 riders, or 4 generals of Ashnar too, the main villain of the game. Now we don't find out who the Black Knight is in this game, but I think we do get a solid answer as to who he is in Radiant Dawn. But it's not really that big of a surprise, honestly, or spoiler. It's not as big of, it doesn't have as big of a weight as you think it does, honestly. There's kind of like Path of the Rains does not actually explain who the Black Knight is under the hood. That being said, the character he is actually is in the game. Like you actually do see him in game. So close. Now enough time for me to deal with him. You get to keep your head today, boy. I think the Black Knight is actually in Smash Bros. I think he is actually. I think as like an assist character. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't surprise me. I think he is. Yep. Say goodbye to Grail. Gotta get back to the castle, Daddy. No, my father. Yeah, this right here is why I like whenever Ike and Alencia have a bit in common where they both like lose like people very close to them, like Ike's father, obviously here, yeah. Which is why I think they're able to help them bond a lot too in the story. Ike, father, you're awake. There's something I need to tell you. Tell me later. Right now, I'm getting you back to the castle. Forget about revenge. Leave that night alone. Stay away. And settle it in Smash Brothers. Here. He just hands him a Smash Pass. Ike avenges his father. Ike grills it up. It's Grailin time. So I believe the Black Knight is actually the one who has Ragnall. He tried in the FMV cutscene. He actually tried to give it to Grail to fight so he could fight him one-on-one, and Grail was like, "No, I don't want to do that." And then Black Knight's just like, "Whatever, die, die."
No, I don't feel like it.
I don't feel. Why don't you ask me later? Beep boop bleep deep deep. Response. Why don't you ask me later? All right.
What?
Alrighty, all right. I think that's it. That's it for Path to Raids, everyone. We're done. I think I'm about done here. 3 hours in. I'm tired.
You're about to done.
I'm about to die. Yeah, that was fun.
You're about to done.
I'm about to done. Did I just say that? Did I just say that? I didn't realize. Oh my gosh. But yeah, everyone, Path of Radiance is here. It's on Switch NSO if you want to play it for yourself. Yeah, great. Pretty solid, version of the game on NSO. Recommend it. If you never play Path of Radiance, this is the best way to play it right now for sure. Officially. So yeah. All right, everyone. That's gonna do it for me. I'll be back. Me and Brian will be back tomorrow night. We'll stream the Thing game for the first time, see how that goes. And we're just gonna hang out in VC and just hang out for the rest of the nights, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. All right, everyone. All right, that's gonna do it for us. Until next time, wear a mask if you want to stay safe.